This week, more movie trailers, more movie news, reviews for Crime 101, and possibly the horniest movie ever made, Wuthering Heights.
As always, I'm Jake.
And I'm Nate.
This is the Film Riff Podcast.
Come on.
What?
Are either one of these any good?
I don't watch movies.
You twins? Nah, we cousins.
Well, I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
Well, that was a metaphor, okay? You know, Max, sometimes I'm just riffing. Would you allow me to riff? As the leader, can I riff? Can I riff? Yes.
Yeah. Lots, probably a little bit less than what we had the last couple weeks, but...
I had to come in clutch last night and catch Crime 101.
I know, I did not see it. Yeah, I don't know. The trailers just did nothing for me, and I could not get myself to go see it, but I have heard that it's pretty good.
So, you know, now that I have the AMC pass,
yeah,
I feel like more like, I'll give a movie a shot, you know?
Mr. Subs member over here.
Yeah. And it was in IMAX, so I'm like, I'm getting even more bang for my buck, you know?
Yeah, true.
And then, like you, I saw like the last minute reviews, and I'm like, everyone's kind of high on this.
Yeah.
And then Hemsworth was on, I think, Theo's podcast, and I listened a little bit.
I saw that.
And I was like, all right, I'll go see it. And then, so I was wanting to ask you this.
Big pull by him. That's kind of crazy. But he's gotten a few huge actors recently. I mean, he had Timothy Chalamet last year.
Dude, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he gets big.
Bro.
But like just movie actors, I feel like he doesn't do a lot.
He had Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, that was a really
Dude has
good
like
one.
world dictators.
Yeah, I watched that one. I did watch that
like
one.
Bernie Sanders a few days ago.
Really?
Yeah, and then he had RFK, and then he had...
Okay, well, yeah.
I mean, he has like...
RFK ain't that hard, bro.
Huh?
I feel like you could get RFK on your pod.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, this is like, I mean...
I'm saying movie stars.
Okay, just strictly actors?
A-list movie stars?
I mean, Joaquin,
yeah.
Joaquin doesn't do any podcast. He does Theo's.
That's true. Very surprising.
Ben Affleck, I'm pretty sure he was on there.
Yeah.
But, so I went and saw it in IMAX, right? I was wanting to ask you, because I was curious. You saw Wuthering Heights in IMAX, right?
At AMC, yes.
Did you get a preview, an IMAX preview, for a movie coming up?
Oh, I don't know. I showed up a little bit late. Can't lie.
So I got there probably like 2 trailers left, right?
Okay, yeah, that's about when I got there.
Okay, it's the last trailer before the movie starts.
What was it? I'm
sitting there.
drawing a blank right now.
All of a sudden, I'm sitting there. All of a sudden, it goes IMAX preview. I was like, ooh. I was like, Odyssey? I was like, I'm down for another Odyssey trailer. Project Hail Mary. First 3 minutes of the movie.
The fuck? Why? Every time I miss... Why do I get none of this? Every time. I go see movies in IMAX just as much as you do.
Well,
I never get the IMAX previews.
I don't think it came out during... I was just curious if it came out during...
I went Friday night.
Well, this is a whole nother week. Oh, yeah. That was last week. Damn, you're right. Maybe it was just for...
Yeah,
no, it had to have played for Wuthering Heights.
Well, what? I think... Is Project Hail Mary not Warner Brothers? Wuthering Heights is Warner Brothers.
I didn't put those two together.
I'm actually not sure on that.
Well, no, okay. I will say this: Crime 101 is Amazon.
What?
I'm pretty sure it said Amazon Studios.
No way. Really?
Yeah. So that must. So I wonder if Project Hail Mary is.
No, it's not Amazon. Oh my God, it is.
Is it?
Amazon MGM.
Damn.
Whoa.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's Sony. Yeah, it's Sony.
But okay, that makes more sense though on why.
Wow.
Crime 101 was.
Okay.
They showed for that.
Yeah.
Let me just say, it was kind of cool. It was fun getting a little treat.
Yeah.
Especially a movie like that in IMAX, right? Getting to see a little preview. I will say, from when I watched of it, it kind of seemed like if Jesus Christ came back, but like in a spaceship, in space, or not, you know.
Well, I'm reading the book right now, actually, as we speak, and I'm about like 100 pages in. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
I'm describing his character, like the hair. He looked like Jesus, and he's like, oh, "Fuck," you know. He's like stumbling around.
Who am I? Yeah.
Well, he doesn't really talk. There's no dialogue.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, you could tell he's confused, and then like he looks outside, and he's like, "What?" And then it goes to like, you know, a montage of like all these other trailers, like choo 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 that we've already seen.
Yeah.
And it's like choo choo March, 3rd, 20, whatever the fuck.
That's pretty sick.
I was like, sick, dude. I was like,
That's
hell
awesome.
yeah, nice little treat.
That's cool. Damn, dude. Are they only showing these previews on the matinees?
This was at fucking 10
I
o'clock.
know, just like that's what I'm saying. Like, just
No,
a
well, it
random,
was-
random night of the week.
I think it was Crime 101 because it's Amazon.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I did see Crime 101.
I think it would have been for
101.
any showing of.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I
what
didn't
mean?
get an Odyssey preview.
Well, that was because you either got this trailer or you got the epilogue.
Yeah,
And I happened to get
I haven't
lucky.
gotten either of them. So stupid. All right, well, yeah, lucky you. I'm more excited for Project Hail Mary than you are, bro.
No, I think we're pretty same.
Really?
I'm excited for it.
It wasn't in your top 10 anticipated, was it?
It wasn't in yours either.
Yeah, it was.
No, hell, it was.
Yes, it was.
Oh, was it?
Yes, it was.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not that. Okay, yeah, I'm not top 10 excited,
Yeah,
but I am excited for it.
that's fair.
So I
yeah.
thought that was kind of fun.
Yeah, that is cool. But yeah, you saw Wuthering Heights. Or
Yep.
no, we both saw Wuthering Heights. You saw Crime 101, and yeah, we'll get into those later in the video. But we got some movie news
Let's get into it.
coming out. Not too much, but this is one that I was passionate about. I know you didn't really care to talk about it, but the new Joel Coen movie is coming out soon, and they just announced that Josh O'Connor's in it, starring alongside Frances McDormand, and it's called Jack of Spades. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm like really interested to see what Joel Coen's gonna do because
Is he
he's one half of the Coen brothers.
Is he kind of like better?
Okay, so like obviously Ethan Coen has done kind of that trilogy of
Shit.
the way he describes them. I'm pretty sure, or how they've been described online, is lesbian heist movies. It's kind of crazy, or like lesbian crime thrillers. I don't know.
Well, I saw one of them. I don't remember there being like a.
No, it's like that's like the that's
I
like
got
it's
you.
like a trilogy that he's doing of like a kind of a similar theme, but they've all got Margaret Qualley. But yeah, I think those movies have been kind of received not great. And Joel Coen, the only movie he's done solo since they split up was that Tragedy Macbeth movie on Apple TV, which I really liked in terms of cinematography and just kind of direction. It's very good
Yeah.
because it's a very Shakespearean dialogue.
I couldn't finish it, dude.
Yeah, it's a tough watch.
I
It's a
was
tough
like, I
watch.
was excited too. I was like, Denzel was it A24 also, right?
Yeah.
And I was kind of excited, and then like I was like, man, this is getting way too tough.
Yeah, if you're not into the whole Shakespearean thing, it's a tough watch. But
mean,
it looks incredible.
Who
It's
is?
great. And Macbeth is just such a great story. So I don't know. It's kind of probably not justified fully to be more excited for Joel Coen's movies over Ethan, but just kind of the style
You said
of
this is the only
Tragedy and
movie,
Macbeth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but
like,
I would say that's still like a better movie than all.
yeah, in
the,
terms of style, like I feel like
Yeah.
that's more geared like for us. Like that's what we're more interested in.
it's a specific, it's a niche movie. So if you're into that, you're gonna like it. It's not. So you know what I mean. This the Ethan's movies. It's just kind of like.
Yeah, I want to see Honey Don't, but Drive
Dude.
Away Dolls was not great.
Honey, don't. I heard it. Everyone says it sucks
yeah,
ass.
everybody did hate it.
I kind of like. I mean, Drive Away Dolls was okay, but it wasn't like.
It was just mid.
Yeah.
It was really mid.
Yeah.
But,
Somewhat below mid at times.
But yeah, but the fact that obviously Frances McDormand is always along for the ride, but I love Josh O'Connor. Like we've talked about him a ton on this podcast, but he's just insane. And I think this movie follows a successful mystery author whose life spirals when he's accused of plagiarism. I can see this being kind of a crazy period piece. Just kind of a wacky performance from Josh Connor doing a completely fresh take on a new character. Like I don't know.
What year? What year is it?
I think
based
it comes
on?
out this year.
No, I mean like that. You said a period piece. Like what time?
Oh, I'm not too sure. But they have like one photo that it might not be real, but I think it's supposed to be like olden time,
Okay.
like Wuthering Heights vibe, like that type of period.
Okay. Damn.
Maybe.
So we might get another Shakespearean vibe.
Or maybe not. It might be sooner.
No, Jack of Spades, plagiarism. That seems more modern.
Oh, never mind. A violent noir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I like that. Okay, so it's not like that. It's like it's like kind of a. I guess that's still kind of considered a period piece now, right?
Yeah, period. I mean, couldn't the '90s be technically a period piece?
I guess
I don't know what like.
Yeah, what classifies as a period piece?
Just during
Like,
a
what are
certain
the criteria?
specific time. Like, wouldn't like caught stealing technically?
Well, we call period pieces for like war movies, like the 40s, 50s, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll say 90s.
So I guess that counts.
Yeah. Okay.
That counts. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm really excited for this. I just think it'll be kind of those ones that kind of flies under the radar all year, and then we get a trailer around August, September, and we're like, oh, this might end up being something kind of Oscar-y, maybe.
Ooh, I don't know.
Maybe a little.
Maybe.
Well, Joel Cohen's got a lot of stock.
Yeah.
Ethan Cohen's stock has plummeted, sadly. But,
Is it Ian or Ethan? It's Ian. Ethan. Okay.
Ethan.
Yeah. Okay.
Joel and Ethan Cohen. Yeah.
Oh, are you about to go to the next one?
What, you have something else?
I was wanting to. Yeah. Well, it's nothing to do with this, but I don't think you have it in your notes, and I think it's very topical. Our boy, Shia LaBeouf.
Oh my gosh, yeah. You should have started the pod off with that.
I know. I didn't think of it till now. I was like,
Yeah. So Jack of Spades looks very good. No Joel Cohen movie. Shia LaBeouf, apparently down in New Orleans, celebrating Mardi Gras.
Oh, Fat
getting
Tuesday.
getting a little fat on Fat Tuesday. And by fat, we mean heavily intoxicated.
yeah, just your typical Shia LaBeouf, like.
Yeah. Going full tweaker mode and
then we found out that he's been
crashing out
divorced
on people.
for like a year, or not divorced, but separated for a year.
Yeah, it came out. Like I guess reported that him and Mia Goth have been separated for over a year.
Yeah,
around a year.
I don't know how true that is.
I don't either, but their relationship was like never real.
You don't
like,
think so?
Well, it might have been, but I mean, we've never seen them together.
Yeah, but they're
we just knew they were married. Like we've never seen them together.
But that's good, right?
I don't know. I mean, with Shia LaBeouf's past of beating women, I don't know if that is a good thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, in the public eye, he probably should have been in the public eye a little bit more.
Well, I think
Out of
them
shadows.
getting out of it's kind of like good for him, right? Mentally, like I don't need to just be away and not be crazy.
But thinking of them two together, just the vibes that
Yeah, I
she
know.
gives off, and obviously
Yeah.
all of his shenanigans, I feel like that was an insane relationship.
It wouldn't surprise me. Do they have a kid?
I have no clue.
Nah, I don't know.
I have no clue.
But
Yeah, did you hear what? So I think he got in a fight with a bartender, or it was somebody. It was
No.
somebody on the street, maybe. But did you hear supposedly like what got said to him and why?
oh
he
yeah, you
crashed out?
see the dig the hole thing.
Yeah. So
Did you hear that in the video?
no.
Oh,
no,
okay,
no,
I didn't.
But I get apparently he got cut off at the bar and he was like super trash, like ready to probably just fuming, ready to fight somebody. And I guess as reported, some guy came up to him and said, "How about you go and dig some more holes?" Because obviously a reference to the Disney movie Holes,
Yeah.
which is like a great movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Great John Voight performance. Yeah, that's the funniest shit I've ever heard. That's like the greatest comeback you could say to some guy.
I heard like the bartender said he was actually like not causing a problem with them, but they did cut him off.
Yeah,
But he was like he apologized and left.
yeah, and then got in a fight with the dude
Yeah,
outside of the bar.
well, I've been seeing more videos come out. I saw him like headbutt a dude, and he's kind of like, yo, you want to fight me? You know, he's like doing that. You know,
he's like teasing.
and he looks like a feral dog. He's like, you know, like acting crazy, like, back up, dude. Like he's like, but everyone else is drunk too, so they're not just like leaving. They're like, you know,
Yeah,
entertaining.
they're
it.
antagonizing.
Yeah, it's kind of like, dude, chill, man. He's like, you know, he's just, and then you see the guy like punching him, telling him to calm down while he's hitting him.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, he's on the ground. Like,
I can't believe he got arrested.
and then he showed back up the next day and started partying.
Yeah, he was
again.
back. He
That was-
got out of jail, back. He's
dude,
back.
I was kind of like happy to see all the comments of everyone just being like, we ride or die with Shia. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, I don't care if he was wrong. I would defend him.
Yeah, right. That's just my boy. That's my boy.
Yeah. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was almost down there for Mardi Gras.
That'd been funny, dude, if you got beat up by Shia.
Yeah, if I was the one, if I saw Shia LaBeouf and he was tweaking, I'd probably say some crazy shit too.
Yeah, I mean, looks like he was fine the next day.
Yeah.
I mean, still, it's sad because he's clearly like,
Going through it.
I mean, he's just like he's just drunk.
He looks rough.
Yeah, it's just like he
rough.
obviously has a problem with alcohol, and then he gets sober, and then he's like clearly.
Getting like binge drinking at Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what you do
Was
in
he
Mardi Gras.
alone? I feel like I didn't see anybody in the videos.
I believe he was alone.
He's
But
just meandering the streets of Mardi Gras.
yeah, they say he's terrorizing it, but everyone else seems to be like, nah, he's fine.
Yeah.
Obviously, you get too drunk, you start fights with people, but like, he's not just a complete disaster. Like, he's having good moments with people.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like every person who interacts with him is saying like he's
Yeah.
the worst person in the world.
No, it just ends up like, I don't know. I'm sure people are kind of fucking with him.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're
a
drunk.
celebrity. Yeah, of course.
And it's Shia out of all people, like the guy who like you could easily rage bait.
he's the easiest person to shit on.
Oh, you could rage bait him so easy.
Yeah.
You just stare at him weird, and he'd be like, "Yo, dog, why you looking at me like that?
looking at me like that, dude?
Yo, you got a problem?" No, like seriously, me and you got a problem?
Yeah, we got a problem. Go dig some more holes, little boy.
Yo, I've been talking to God, dude. I don't think you've been talking to God like that. You know, see, I got a fucking problem now.
Barking at him. Ugh.
But I just figured like we had to talk about that. I mean, it just happened.
Yeah, I meant to put that on the.
Damn, dude, we've been craving a Shia comeback, and it is just that
Yeah,
kind of
it's like it's looking worse and worse, more
Yeah.
bleak every day.
back to Irish
just
foreign
keeps-
films.
God, he just keeps digging his hole even deeper, literally. But yay!
Woo, woo, woo. Folks, this thing on?
I'm here all week. Comedy. Hey, comedy.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
but
Kevin Hart.
we can move on to the next piece of movie news I have. Not really that big, but apparently on the premiere of Scream 7, we're supposed to get a Scary Movie 6 trailer,
Oh, really?
which is hype. Very hype.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, that was in my top 10.
Yeah. No, I know.
I think it was at 10.
Yeah, I am definitely looking forward to this. I think having it back in the Wayans brothers' hands is gonna be
yeah.
is gonna be just
That was when it went to shit. It was after he left.
yeah.
They went to
good.
they left their hands and
Before
they went
the third one, right?
yeah,
Yeah, we were talking about this.
and then it went PG-13. They used to be R-rated. They wanted to all the studio notes started coming in. They're like, dude,
Yeah,
fuck that. And they're like, we wanted PG-13, so everyone they're trying to make it, you know. And they're like, dude, that's not gonna work. And they left. Pretty sick. They got it back. Hopefully, it's R-rated.
Oh, it's 100% going to be.
Well, I mean, the last 5 weren't. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, but there was another piece of news that I thought was connected to this that I was really excited about. Apparently, there's rumors that Will Poulter is playing Pennywise the Clown.
is it rumors? I thought it was confirmed.
I think it's confirmed, but I don't want to say it 100%. I'm not 100%.
That's perfect casting because he's a funny guy.
If
he has-
Will Poulter's in this movie, you know it's gonna be funny.
He has the clown
Yeah,
he could do that.
he could do the clown face.
Uh-huh.
No, God, if it's probably gonna be parodying Hereditary, The Wit, just all of these modern elevated horror films.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%.
I can see it.
Because it's
but-
always a product of its time. Because you
Yeah.
think the first movie came out, it's all about Scream, and
It's gonna be Scream
mostly
again.
Scream. And then the
Yes.
second one was what? It was
Scream again.
no,
No,
the
no,
second
no.
one was
It was. I'm trying to think of it was they're in
the
a
House on Haunted Hill or something.
Yeah, they had a clown in there too. But I don't think it was an it clown.
No, it definitely wasn't.
I'm trying to think of what the fuck it was.
Because
It was kinda like
they're in a haunted mansion,
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of the
What
maybe there
exactly?
wasn't really.
like a specific thing. They were definitely pulling on.
I mean, they made fun of modern time. They made fun of the And One commercial. That was hilarious. He's dribbling the ball choo choo choo
Yeah.
choo choo.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the third one was obviously Signs and
Yeah,
The Ring,
yeah.
and obviously the fourth one was Paranormal Activity, whatever. But yeah, this one's probably going to be pulling on a lot of elevated horror that you're a huge fan of.
You know, I feel like it's just going to be whatever mainstream. I think it's going to be The Conjuring.
Well, yeah, that's modern. No, that's not modern anymore. I feel like they're gonna focus on what I'm talking about.
No, and I don't think they are.
You
I
don't
don't think
think
they're going
so?
to do Midsummer or It or
The Conjuring's 12 years old. I don't think they're gonna focused on something that's 12 years
The
old.
motherfucking movie came out last year and like had like
That's the most recent one that nobody cares about. Nobody saw it.
You want to look at the box numbers because it has like it's like the 5th highest grossing movie this year or last year.
I just don't think that The Conjuring is what they're going to be focused most on.
No, it's going to be a part of it though. I don't think Hereditary is going to be in it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think they focus more on the elevated horror tropes of like the A24 stuff than they will more of anything else.
I disagree.
Okay. All right.
I mean, Scream's like the main theme of it.
Of the new one? That's only in the first one. They've only done Scream in the first one.
Have you not seen the I guess I don't know, not a trailer, but like the photos of it? It has like Scream in it.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Really?
And aren't they
Scream?
showing the preview for it during Scream?
Yeah, well, who knows?
And it's like the first two. It's like
Okay, but they're still making Scream movies. They're
yeah.
still making
You don't
Conjuring
think people? I mean,
Gosh, dang it, dude! I just don't think The Conjuring is really going to be like a huge factor in this movie.
no, but it's going to be like one of the. I mean, I don't know. I just think they're going to make fun of shitty movies like that. Because I don't know.
No, this is that's the title. That's the poster. That's what you've seen. That's not Scream.
I probably saw some fan made shit. Like when they first
Probably.
announced it. I
Probably
could
did.
swear I saw them like in like an old school, like they kind of like did the old school photo, like they're in a theater. Well, like they're like nowadays, like what they look like now.
Yeah, dude, you probably saw this shit.
Well, that's not real?
No, it's not real. No, but
Damn, do we have any idea? Have they put out anything on what they're doing?
nothing. This trailer, if we do get this trailer, like if that is a real rumor, it'll be the first thing we've seen from the movie. But I'd be happy to get a trailer first than any like on-set images or.
I mean, that would be sick if they do like a Hereditary or like I could see them doing Talk to Me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
No,
that's all
I'm
in that
great.
same realm. I
Yeah.
think they focus more on stuff like that. That's what I've been saying, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. They also make fun of shit that's not also scary movies. So like like the third one, 8 Mile.
Yeah.
The second one, like I said, the
Yeah, that's
basketball
true. Kind
themes.
of like modern movies too.
Yeah.
It's not just horror. Yeah, that's fair. That's
So I wonder, like, what I mean.
what exactly it's gonna be going
Yeah,
for.
I'm s-
Dune. It's gonna make fun of Dune too.
they could.
Yeah, they really could.
Marvel movies.
Oh wow, they got so much. They
I
got so
know,
much ammo.
I know, especially the Wayans brothers, like letting them just. What if he makes fun of his own movie? Him?
Oh, him? Yeah, I bet there's a him reference.
Yeah, just like.
I bet they get to
Jordan Peele movies.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we can sit here and just
Yeah,
speculate
pile
all
stuff
day.
off all day. Yeah. But we're obviously both excited for that. Obviously, have a little bit more split on what we think's gonna be in it, but
I mean, I can see. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't get too deep with the A24 horror movies just because of the.
yeah, it's a slippery slope.
It's just
Slippery slope.
you're hitting mainstream audiences with this.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good point. Yeah, but we can get into trailers. Not great trailers this week. We got a few that I'd like to talk about and bring up, but none of them really got me that juiced.
It's a lull right now, huh?
It is a little bit of a lull. We're just kind of waiting for summer. We're waiting for Odyssey.
Damn, that's sad.
But I think there's gonna be some good movies that come out from here till then.
Project Hail Mary.
Well, yeah, Project Hail Mary.
That's about it.
I'm excited for Ready or Not 2. That was on my honorable. That was definitely an honorable mention for me.
It's a nice in between movie.
Yeah, in April. Yeah, but The Mummy. We got a full trailer, not just a teaser. The teaser, I thought the teaser was better than the trailer. The teaser got
Agreed.
me juiced up.
Agreed.
This trailer was a little iffy. I don't know, but nothing really changes. Like, I like Lee Cronin. I love what he did with Evil Dead Rise. Just very fun, entertaining, batshit crazy movie. Really gory, well done. Practical effects mixed with CGI, obviously, which this movie kind of seems to be carrying forward. You were telling me before we hopped on here that you thought it was like too CGI. The trailer.
Well, the main character is like, man, is this mummy going to be in it like most of the movie, and it's got to be like looking like this the whole time.
Yeah.
See, I kind of
Well, because I think the whole plot is their daughter went missing. They find her 8 years later, and she's mummified.
yeah, which is also
and they let her bring her home, which is
yeah.
wild.
Yeah, it's like,
makes no
oh,
sense.
she's fine now. She's like, it's like Lazarus or something like.
Yeah, but I think that kind of plays into. Yeah,
A Pet Cemetery vibe, I guess. Or are they just trying to act like she's
I
fine?
guess, but I could see with what I got from Evil Dead Rise, I could see that being obviously not very believable, but kind of this world being a little bit more just kind of wacky out there, like what's going on.
Well, they set the world up for it, then fine.
Yeah. If they set it up, if the script is good and the direction is good and like has a vision and they're able to build up that world, then I'd believe it. If not, it's gonna. I mean, for you specifically, that's gonna be something you're gonna be sitting there the whole movie watching this and you're gonna be like, this.
It's just,
stupid.
it just takes me out of it too much.
Yeah. I can totally see that happening.
Well, I mean, if they set up a world where that shouldn't happen and then it happens, it's like fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
But the problem I have with the CGI is like this character is going to be in it a lot, and it's going to be interacting with people who aren't CGI, so it just looks off.
I didn't think the girl looked bad.
Really, I could just tell it's CGI. I'm not saying it's bad, but you
I
can
don't
tell.
think the girl's CGI.
I thought you said it was. That's what I was asking.
I mean, there's a couple shots in the trailer that looked CGI, but that was like a throw up sequence and a like some other thing that I saw.
See, all right, maybe I need to like give it another watch because I felt like it looked CGI the whole time.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, I'm like, damn, dude, you couldn't have thrown a costume on someone.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if this person's gonna be in it the whole time interacting with humans, it's like it's gonna look off. But now it went from like this cool little weird horror vibe to like, oh, this looks like an Insidious.
No,
Like
no,
jump
I don't
scare
think it's
every
gonna be
five-
like that. I don't think it's gonna be like that. I think it's gonna be a very like gross, gory,
Okay.
fun, entertaining movie. Because that's just like, obviously, Lee Cronin's made one movie that I've seen, and that's the vibe of it. But I can see stylistically some of the things transferring over, like shots in this trailer that I can see are kind of from that same style from that movie.
And I'm okay with that, long as I know that going into it. Because the first teaser or whatever, I was thinking something else.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
No, definitely. I was too. But the cast, like May Callumway, or however you say her last name, and Jack Rayner. I'm huge fans of both of them, and especially Jack Rayner coming from Midsommar, like in the horror realm. Everything else he's been in is great, and he's great in everything. But seeing him in Midsommar, he could really play that like horror, kind of that fucked up, like what's going on type of energy.
Yeah.
Like just very confused, but also riding the wave.
Yeah.
I think that's like important. Like your leads in a horror movie, especially when you have unbelievable circumstances or like going through crazy shit, they have to be able to sell that more than like you don't play it too serious, but you gotta be believable.
Yeah.
I think he's an actor that does that really well. So, I don't know. I like the trailer.
I'm not out on it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not out
I'm just
on it.
not as excited.
Yeah, I think, but that's also corporate trailer cutting is like just terrible, and we don't know who's actually making these trailers.
Yeah, I mean it's from the movie though.
Yeah, but you could splice a trailer. We've seen so many movies where the trailer it doesn't match the movie at all. Usually in a bad way, but maybe this will be in a good way, or at least we pray.
Who is it? What studio? It's not Warner Brothers. Oh, it's Blumhouse.
Yeah, it's
Blumhouse.
Blumhouse.
Well, I was right. Damn it. Second time today I said that. I said Ethan Cohen. I was like, it's Ian, right?
Yeah, produced by James Wan, Jason Blum. Yeah.
Sorry, and we just mentioned them yesterday or last.
Yeah, we were talking about them the other day.
Yeah, and we were like, kind of like,
Yeah, they're a little rough sometimes, or their past the past few years have been rough for them.
They've had like a one or two that are good, and then the rest are just like really bad.
Shit.
Yeah. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
When does it come out? Did you say?
I gotta double check. I want to say April.
Okay.
I might be wrong.
That sounds right.
Yeah, April 17th.
Okay.
Yeah. But all right. Speaking of stuff that kind of dog shit, House of the Dragon season 3 trailer came out. The trailer was good.
Yeah, it was good.
When I say dog shit, I mean season 2 was not dog shit, but it was kind of ass.
That's what it was.
I can't believe you did that again.
It was perfect timing. I was describing.
Oh.
Hey, I pointed it that way.
Yeah, thank God. Blow me away, brother.
Hey,
Me
yo.
away. Hey, hold on. Pause. No, but yeah. So we were both. I can't even take this seriously anymore. We were both kind of down on season 2 of House of the Dragon, which we've talked about before. But because why? Like, not a lot happened.
Yeah, that was that, and it was just corny.
It's kind of dragged. It dragged out. It was too many episodes. Damon was stuck in the ghost castle for way too long. A lot of build up. But I think season 3 is where, if I'm correct, I think season 3 is when they go to war, and like things get insane. So I think this season might be kind of back.
Worth a shot.
Because I love season 1 of House of the Dragon. I thought it was really good.
I won't say love, but I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, just very like it was just cool to be back in the Game of Thrones. Like,
That was a lot. That was a lot of behind it. It was like, oh, we got something again.
Yeah, but Night of the Seven Kingdoms is. I mean, I'm a little bit behind on episode 4 and 5, but I've heard that's kind of taken over that mantle of like being the best thing Game of Thrones has done since the peak seasons.
4, 3, the way it ends, good.
Yeah.
4, good episode. The way it ends, even better. 5, the entire episode was great, incredible. They're like there's like fight scenes in it, and it's just like really, really well done.
Damn.
And then
I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up, and we'll review the next 2 episodes the next couple weeks.
It's not a spoiler. I'm saying like 5th episode, you get like his past as a kid, you know.
Yeah.
And then it just like the way it like goes back and forth of like what's happening in real time, and then it's pretty
flashbacks.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's well done with the flashbacks, and then the ending. It goes, you know, the jokes and all that are like done. It's straight to. Like, this is Game of Thrones style again.
Yeah, we're getting busy with it.
Yeah, the way it ends, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It was like a jaw-dropping moment.
Dang.
The way it ends.
Yeah.
But I will say, knowing that what we know from who the kid is, Aegon.
Yeah, no spoilers. Yeah, but yes.
If this could be considered a spoiler if you don't know anything about Game of Thrones, you know, like really, like who Aegon is and who his brother is. Fast forward like 20 seconds. We know who Aegon's brother is, right?
Yeah.
So we know he lives throughout this entire. Obviously, he's not going to die.
Yeah.
So anytime that I'm like, oh, he's not going to die.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that kind of like in my head. That's like, okay, I know no matter what they get in a fight or whatever, he's not going to die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that kind of sucks, but
yeah.
All right, we can once you get caught up, we can really talk about it.
Yeah. Well, that was a little mini sneak peek.
Yeah,
review
had to mention it. Great episode. I wouldn't say the greatest
Night of the
episode of TV history,
which is what it's rated on IMDb right now.
Insane.
9.9.
10.
It's 10.
They got a 10.
Wow, that's unreal.
Yeah,
I actually can't believe that. It's like that's really enticing me.
I mean, it's
and
good.
I've already watched the first 3 episodes, so
Bro,
I just gotta watch 4.
I can tell you that's like, there's no way that's a great. I mean, come on, man. Breaking Bad.
Greatest episode of TV history.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. That's not even like the last episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but greatest episodes of TV is always kind of hindsight. I feel like you never know if you're watching it like right then and there.
I mean, I can tell you.
You kind of have to frame it.
I could tell you like there's no way.
A lot better.
I know Game of Thrones episodes that are better than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was good. Just a 10's a little. Come on.
Yeah, it's a little high.
That's a perfect score.
Yeah, but bringing it back to House of the Dragon.
Bring it back.
Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I thought it looked cool. I mean, there's no other way to say it because I'm still down on it. But the trailer was like, all right, this looks cool. It looked epic. It looked like a big battle going on. They got the dragons, they got the ships, the ocean, you know, all this dramatic like war shit happening.
Mm-hmm. Damon's back. Rhaenyra is cooking up a whole army of dragons. And yeah, all the other characters are totally fucked. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and honestly, I kind of need to like refresh it, I guess, a little.
Yeah, watch a recap video.
Because I'm trying to think of like where they ended.
So much lore, so much.
I know you find out she's she gets in a relationship with a female at the end. That's the way it ends.
Yes, yeah. I
They
forgot
throw
about
that on you at the end. So I can't remember who that girl was. She was was she the slave girl that she was like saying like, hey, you don't have to be.
God, it's been too long. It's been 2 years.
Yeah. I just remember thinking like this season sucks. And like I feel like everyone was kind of like
It was just hard to tune in every week because it's not that it was bad necessarily, but it was just slow. It was just really slow. Not too much happened in terms of like the grand arc of the entire story, and it's just a lot to get through.
yeah.
But we're definitely up on it. We'll definitely be watching.
When does it come out?
June. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but the next trailer I was wanting to talk about. It's one that I think looks pretty good. It's called Over Your Dead Body. I sent it to you. Did you watch it?
Yes. Okay, now yeah, I was blanking for a second. Yeah, you're higher on it than me.
Yeah, okay. So I think it's because more of the team behind it. Like I'm a huge fan of Jason Segel.
I got you.
Just comedically, I think he's just really good. I'm also watching Shrinking on Apple TV. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of that show. But he's fantastic in it. And then Samara Weaving, she's kind of come up in the horror space for a while, and she's fantastic in Ready or Not. Really excited to see her in Ready or Not too. But
Careful on that.
it's coming from Jorma Taccone, who I don't know if you know who that is, or Jorma.
Brother,
I always just say
can tell
Jorma.
you right now I don't.
I always just say Jorma. But he's one of the 3 members of the Lonely Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Andy Samberg.
I know Andy Samberg, that's it. But yeah, I know the group you're talking about.
Yeah. So he's like, oh God, I'm forgetting the other guy's name, but he directed the new Naked Gun last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're like all 3 so talented.
I didn't know he was a part of that.
Well, we talked about it on the pod.
I know, I'm sure.
Yeah, a lot, but
and
that
I'm pretty sure I was
that
surprised then too.
That was a while back. But yeah, no. He's directed a couple other movies. I think of theirs. I want to say he directed. Gosh, what is it? Popstar? Did you ever see Popstar?
No.
The Lonely Island movie?
No.
So funny. So good. But Akiva Schaffer is the other guy. Akiva Schaffer. Yeah, but he's like a big part of like Hot Rod, MacGruber.
Well, that's more interesting now that I know like actually the guy behind it. From the
Yeah,
trailer alone, man, I could see me like I was like, man, I don't like this at all.
Yeah, I think it's a movie that the trailer's like not amazing, but it's
I didn't know what the fuck what it was going for, but it sounds like it's just like pure comedy then, right?
yeah, like kind of a slasher, not a slasher, but yeah, kind of a thriller comedy, horror comedy,
Dark comedy?
dark comedy.
Yeah.
Because it's about a couple plotting to kill each other at a cabin. So
Okay.
I think in the trailer you kind of see they're a couple. They kind of don't love. They kind of hate each other.
They're both trying to kill each other. Right?
Yeah, Jason Segel plots to kill her, and then she finds out, and now she's plotting to kill him. But it's like a dark comedy. I think that's just like a really fun premise,
Yeah.
especially with those 2 actors. I think it's something that could really sell.
Well, the comedy's got to hit though. That's
The
one thing
comedy
that would
does
take me
have
out.
to hit, yeah.
In the trailer, like I didn't think it was funny, so I'm like, and maybe I wasn't thinking it should be funny at the first few seconds.
Yeah, and watching it, yeah.
So maybe I need to go in a different mindset. But that can really take you out of a movie if it's not funny and they're trying to be funny.
Yeah, I think the Jason Segel casting, like, I think that was the first thing that kind of threw me off watching the trailer, just because it's just not who you'd expect to be in a movie like this. But I love that he is in it because he's like the perfect guy to play this.
It's really cool when people do that though.
Yeah, kind of do something different than what they're used to. Yeah. No, but I don't think the comedy could miss because they're all 3 of them just always hit for me. Like the Naked Gun was so funny, and that's kind of a similar humor. Obviously this humor would probably be less slapstick. I
don't know.
More situational.
I can see very slapstick. They're hurting each other, right? They're trying to kill each other.
Well, yeah, some slapstick. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but yeah, like a little slapstick, a little situational humor, kind of a little darker, edgier. I think it's be a fun movie. Is this one you go out to the movie theater to see? I don't know. I would like to say it would be, but
I don't know.
if it comes out next to something huge, it'd be a little tough to choose. But no matter which way you end up watching this, I think it will be a fun movie. Comes out April 24th. I don't really think there's anything on the docket that week, as of right now. But
Yeah.
could be something fun. Yeah, but
That's interesting.
yeah, that's kind of all the trailers I had. That's the cream of the crop for what we had this week
Damn.
in terms of news and trailers.
Kind of a bummer, huh?
A little bit. I'm waiting for something big. Man,
I'm trying to think of like a TV show or nothing. Fallout ended, but we didn't. We're out on that.
Ah, damn, we got to catch up.
I heard it sucked. Everyone's saying it sucks. I'm like, damn.
Disappointing. Yeah, I think everybody's not
sucked.
bad. I think a lot of people just think they kind of rushed through a lot of the New Vegas lore and tried to cram it in.
Yeah.
While also like trying to tell a story for a TV show and didn't flow well.
There's too many characters, like their plots.
Too many flashbacks.
Also, I heard something like where characters that did good together, like in the first season, like on screen together, weren't like together in this one.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, why'd y'all do that? But whatever, we didn't watch it, so
But heard it's so good. I'm definitely gonna get around to watching it.
Yeah. Well, what do we got? Reviews now?
Yeah, I mean, I'll let you go first.
Crime 101.
Non-spoiler review.
Non-spoiler.
Yeah, so the movie follows a mysterious and meticulous jewel thief, played by Chris Hemsworth, obviously, who operates along the 101 freeway in Los Angeles, planning what he hopes will be his final heist, when his plans collide with a disillusioned insurance broker who is facing her own personal crisis. And as he's followed by a determined detective, Mark Ruffalo. Wow, what a freaking synopsis. That was kind of long.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, with this,
that's
with
it.
this stacked of a cast, there's a lot of characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, but there's like three like that they really focus on, which would be obviously Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, and then Halle Berry.
Okay.
So, I will say, I like a good old fashioned cop and robber movie, cop versus robber.
Heist movie.
Just give me that, It doesn't necessarily have to be a heist, but yeah, a heist, a thief, just any crime where there's like a cop versus a robber, right? Sometimes those are fun. Turn your brain off, watch it, right?
Yeah.
That's what this is, and it nails it perfectly. It hits the tropes. It's tropey. That's fine. I didn't go into this thinking it was going to be like I didn't think this was going to be Marty Supreme,
Yeah, of course.
So they don't try to be anything other than what it is, a cop versus robber movie. I will say the acting was, Ruffalo, I think that's just who he is now. Just be a cynical detective.
He's been playing a cop a lot recently.
Yeah, that old
Between
withered.
that and Task and
Yeah, it was literally like Task.
Yeah,
that's
he's
that's
kinda
like
playing
who
the
he
same
played,
guy. Yeah.
except without the alcohol. He's not like an
Yes,
alcoholic.
less of an alcoholic.
He's just an old, dusty, salty detective. you know?
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth. You can hear his accent here and there. So it's like, he's not.
I've heard the accent's like not great.
Well, he sounds like, when I say his accent, like you can hear his Australian accent. So he's trying to hide it clearly because it's not full blast, but you do hear it in certain times.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no. No, it's not that bad.
Oh no.
Bye 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 boy. No.
Oh,
Good eye, mate. No, it's not that bad, but you can hear it on certain words.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn. Halle Berry's Halle Berry, great.
Yeah.
The cinematography, they do like every time there's like a new scene, there's like an aerial view of like LA, and it shows like the highway, like where like the oncoming traffic. You can see like their headlights, you can see like the tail lights, that classic LA look,
Yeah.
And then the score is like the entire time the score is like that, like an action thriller score.
Yeah.
Heavy in it. So
what is it? Is it kind of generic? Does the shots of LA, is it like stock footage? What do you mean? Like,
no, it's just like I feel like you've done it. You've seen this before, which is fine.
Okay.
Like but no, it's like it looked like a drone footage, honestly.
Yeah.
Just like of the like an aerial view of it.
of the city.
But they do that a lot. You notice that a lot.
Yeah.
And then there's like also times like where he's driving, it's just like panning, it's like showing like a homeless guy and like the LA vibes, like the cars driving and just trying to give you a feel of the town,
Yeah.
or the city. I will say Barry Keoghan's character, And he might be like a cartoon character because he doesn't change his outfit one time. And like weeks go by in this movie, you know?
Really, he's always wearing the same.
He's wearing the same outfit the entire fucking.
Is he wearing? He's wearing like a motorcycle jacket. Though.
Yeah, he's like a motorcycle guy, dirt bike guy.
Oh yeah, he's just wearing the jacket over the.
The
same
jacket,
thing.
the pants, you know.
Doesn't change.
The same, yeah, it's the same. It's funny. I will say Barry Keoghan's acting, I didn't think it was. I thought he would do better in this.
Really, I heard a lot of people online saying he was just kind of like very unhinged and played it really well. It's like he's just like a dangerous like freak.
That's his character, but I feel like I was like, oh, he's gonna cook on this. Like he's the
But
psycho guy.
that's kind of who he played. That's like his thing.
I know. That's why I was like underwhelmed on how I thought he would like really seem like that, but it didn't. It just seemed like he didn't go for it. You know,
Okay.
He just seemed like. You would think that this would be like a Joker, like ha ha ha, you know, type crazy. It was just like
Yeah.
it would just seem like
Yeah.
a regular dude who like is a little crazy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you think Barry Keoghan, you're like, oh, he's about to be fucking
He's gonna
nuts.
be unhinged.
Yeah. Nah, he doesn't overdo it, but he definitely doesn't like nail it for me in this.
Yeah.
Again, it is what it is. It doesn't try to be anything different. I liked it. The pacing was fine. Every act was. I will say the second act, it does get in that tropey like he finds a love interest. You know.
Yeah, he's got one last heist and he can ride off into the sunset.
That's
with
literally
Halle
it.
Berry. Yeah.
That not with Halle Berry. No.
Oh.
That's what I was.
Monica Barbara.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, I thought it was gonna be her too, but no, it's not.
Okay.
But yes, that is. Yeah. One more and I'm out. That's basically. And he's a
Yeah.
mysterious guy. Like they randomly run into each other and they go on a date. She's like, I don't know anything about you. He's like, I have a troubled past and. You know, he's like, you know.
You don't want to know what. anything
Yeah,
about
yeah,
me.
yeah. I didn't grow up a good life, so I don't have pictures and all. You know, he's like the
Yeah.
mysterious guy, but he's like super rich, you know,
Yeah.
and so there's that. He's like, just wait on me. She's like, I just like this is bullshit. You're leaving me. He's like, just trust me. You gotta wait on me. You know, it's like that.
Nice.
So it's tropey, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And the whole like half of the second act is like that love interest. So that kind of sucks. I don't give a shit. You
It
know,
just puts too much time into
them
that.
going on dates, them like falling in love. You know. But it's not heavy. After that, it kind of like fades away. So it gets back to the cool shit.
Yeah.
There are some cool, badass car chasing scenes, you know, like the vroom, vroom, vroom,
Yeah.
you know. I wish there was more thievery going on.
Yeah, there's not enough heist.
No, not really. I wouldn't even call them heist. I think of a heist. I think of like a,
Like a Ocean's 11 type of thing.
yeah, this is more of like, just like what it is, a thief.
Okay.
But like elite, like yeah, I guess you can consider it a heist. But he's like, you know,
Yeah,
but it's
but it's
basically like
different.
robbing someone at gunpoint. But it's like in a James Bond style. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. He's a little bit classier than that.
Yeah.
A little bit classier. A little bit more.
Barry
put together.
Keoghan's character, not classy. He's like running gun type of guy. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. He's like, I'll just shoot you in the street if I have to.
Yeah. So I wish there was more of that, but it is fine. I give it a 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because it's not like I can't
Yeah,
give
but
it a
it's
7.
like kind of up your alley, like what you like.
It's fun. Yeah, it is what it is. I wasn't expecting nothing great. I got what I wanted.
okay.
A fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you're into that shit, go see it.
Are you wanting to do a spoiler review?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Because there's some shit I want to talk about. It's just
Okay,
funny.
yeah, yeah.
Plot holes, you know.
Okay. So, Crime 101, spoiler review.
Spoiler section. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like in order, you know. Starts off right off the bat. He's robbing a dude, you know, which is the first plot. Again, you got to suspend belief, right?
Yeah.
There's a guy who has a bunch of diamonds on him who's trying to transport him right in the middle of the night at 1 a.m. for some reason. Chris Hemsworth stops in the middle of like an alley, which this guy's on the same route.
Yeah.
So he's like, what the fuck, man? What you pulled over for? He puts his hazards on. So the guy's like, ugh, gets out of his car. I'm like, first off, you, like, really? You don't think you're getting robbed, you know?
Yeah, right.
And then like Chris Hemsworth comes out with a gun. I'm like, Jesus, dude, really? You got diamonds on you? You know, you're like, you know?
Yeah, it's like you should be a little bit more cautious. About
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Especially in LA in the middle of like an alley, you know?
Yeah.
So that was kind of funny. Then he robs this other dude and he's about to get like shot. The guy like shoots, like, cause it goes wrong in a way. Like he doesn't know the guy has a gun.
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth's in his car, the other guy's in his. He's pointing, the guy's like trying to like nervous, like not actually gonna shoot. But he fucking shoots and it goes slow motion, just barely misses him and goes like through the window.
Well.
So it freaks Hemsworth out. He ends up getting away. and he's just like,
Is that why he's like, oh, one more and
he's
I'm
like,
out?
I'm done. You
Yeah.
know.
So what is is this the intro?
Yeah. So that's the intro, right?
Yeah.
And that's like basically all like the heist you really get,
Okay.
which kind of sucks, right? I mean, there's another one scene, but it's so minuscule, you know.
Yeah, it's not really.
Um.
But the entire centerpiece of the movie is like one final heist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so he's working for a guy, like some old school like gangster guy, you know. And that guy's unhappy that he's calling it quits.
Yeah.
So he
It's
gets
his number one guy, top earner.
that's where Barry Keoghan comes in because he's like the new guy.
You keep changing it every time.
Keoghan.
Keoghan.
I know the H is at the
Keoghan.
end of it. Yeah.
Keoghan. No, I'm just kidding.
Keoghan.
I'm just kidding.
Keoghan, right?
Yeah.
So Barry Keoghan,
Keoghan.
he's like and you hear through like the dialogue, like his dad used to be like a top tier guy, you know?
Okay, yeah.
So it's like a family thing.
Mm.
So he's like this new unhinged guy. He's like, your dad was crazy. I don't think you have what it takes to be like him. So I think that kind of like, oh, I'll show him.
In his
you know?
head, yeah, he's like, I gotta go fucking crazy.
Yeah. So he starts taking over that guy's jobs, and like he's like violent, you know, like he'll like shoot somebody, you know.
Yeah.
So Mark Ruffalo is like trying to solve the case, and it's the typical like, you know, he's got a partner who's like, man, you need to get your shit together. They're gonna fire you, you know. And he's like, nah, man, this is just how I roll, you know.
Yeah.
Smoking a cigarette, you know. So there's like, you know, and he's like he ends up finding out like there's a pattern to like the heist, and the guy never hurts anybody. So when Barry Keoghan's character takes over, he's harmed someone. They're like, oh, it's the same guy. He's like, it's not the same guy. And they're like, shut up, old man. Yeah, it is, you know. He's like, no, it's not. You know, he's like, I'm gonna
This is Mark Ruffalo's character?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like,
these are not connected.
yeah. And they're like, just play ball, old man. You're going to ruin your career. We got to get our numbers up. That's the only thing that matters. He's like, I don't work like that, you know?
Yeah.
And then there's a scene where they think they get the robber, but it's just a random guy robbing a bank. And they shoot the kid. And they're like, freeze. And he's like, like runs, sprints at him. So they shoot him. And then Mark Ruffalo's like, calls it in. And that guy like that shot the kid like puts a gun on him. He's like, y'all saw that, right? He has a gun. Y'all saw that, right? And it's like, dude, what is this? It literally adds nothing to the story.
Yeah.
So they interview him, you know, and they're like, everyone else saw a gun except for you. He's like, I didn't see him have a gun. And he's like, well, we're gonna have to suspend you then. He's like, do whatever you want.
It's like,
that's
I'm
it.
still gonna catch my guy.
Yeah, but there was like nothing. There was like, yeah, he goes on like nothing. Like that doesn't affect the movie at all.
Yeah. Bounce back.
No,
Bounce
but
back
like,
off the repercussions.
I guess it was just like, why is this in here? You know, like it added nothing,
Yeah.
and it was so like over the top. Where he was like, y'all saw that, right? He had a gun. I was like, okay, dude, you're not guilty at all the way you're acting right now. You know, he's like, look, right?
I swear
right,
he had a
yep,
gun.
yep.
I swear he did.
Yeah,
Look.
yeah, it was a little like, all right,
A little over the top.
but long story short. Halle Berry is an insurance person. She like works with like rich people selling them insurance, like insuring their jewelry and all that.
Is she helping Chris Hemsworth rob this company?
Well, throughout the movie, no. They're building her character up to be like an insurance lady, right? So he ends up like getting in touch with her because he's an elite thief, right? So I got to get in touch with her, you know?
Yeah.
He tells her what he does. She's like, fuck you, that's crazy. He's like, you work for like evil dudes who don't give a shit about you.
So what he's like, I'm gonna give you a cut if you help me.
Yeah. And he's like, who cares if your company like loses out money? Like they
You'll
don't
be
like.
rich anyways if we rob.
Well, he's like, they don't care about you. Why do you care about them? She's like, because I'm not like that. He's like, well, if you change your mind, post a picture of you at the beach on Instagram. So the next thing, like her boss is like, just some rich, evil white asshole. He's all like, yeah, you're just a stupid woman. You're never going to move up in this company. She's like, fuck you. And then like posted a picture of like her feet at the beach.
No.
Yeah. She sent the bat signal out with her dogs, dude.
Oh my god.
So she's like, I'm in. So she has a client she's supposed to meet up with, a super rich asshole dude.
Yeah.
And he's going to rob him, right? Barry Keoghan finds out the same shit that he finds out, right? So he's trying to rob this guy too. He ends up beating up Halle Berry. So Halle Berry, after she gets beat up, she's like, calls Mark Ruffalo, is like, I want to rat on everyone. Like, rats on.
She's just out.
Yeah, like
Oh, she's
instantly,
out,
too.
yeah.
Instantly. She was in, then like 10 minutes later, she's out.
Wow.
So she rats him out, right? So the next, a little bit later on, it's the day of the heist, right?
Okay.
His final heist, and he's out. He goes and he hijacks the driver of the rich guy's car because he's meeting him at the airport.
And he's trying to like.
He's the driver.
He's gonna be the driver. Yeah.
So he gets in the car. He pulls up at the airport. He's holding the sign for the guy. I think his name's like Barry or something. He's like, Barry? He's like, that's me. He gets in. They're driving. It's Mark Ruffalo in the car.
Oh.
But I'm like, the whole time I'm like,
Oh.
here's a little plot hole. Because I'm like, Chris Hemsworth is like an elite thief. He's fucking rich. Has every car he wants. Penthouse at the beach. He's good at what he does. He didn't do any does he not know what the guy looks like who he's robbing? You know what I mean?
Oh, like he didn't do any intel?
Yeah, like
or-
this seems like bare minimum. You got to know.
So the big twist is Mark Ruffalo is like.
Mark Ruffalo is like trying to arrest him now. He caught him.
Oh, yeah.
He got him. He got the info from Halle Berry.
Yeah.
So he gets in the car instead of the driver.
So is that like a big shocker? Like he gets in the car and you're like, oh, he's cooked.
It was kind of cool, but but I couldn't help but think like, damn, he doesn't realize
So he gets caught in the end.
So he's driving, right? And then they start asking questions like, oh, what's your favorite movie and all this shit? And he's like, yeah, I like this one movie. It's about a thief, you know?
Yeah.
Chris was like, you know?
Try not to like make it.
He's like, I've never seen that movie. So they
I
get,
know nothing about that.
yeah. So then you see Barry Keoghan. He, if I'm butchering it, my bad.
It's
He ends up he rides at the same place. It's like at a fancy, people got like a suite in a hotel that they live in.
Yeah.
It's like one of those. So he beats up a what do you call them? Like a bellhop.
Yeah,
And
bellhop.
puts his outfit on. So he has like this crazy Joker bleach blonde hair, just unhinged with the bellhop outfit on. And so because he knows where to go too.
Yeah.
So Chris Hemsworth, they get there first. They get on the elevator. They go up. They go in, and he's like, "Pow! This is a robbery. Stick 'em." And then they both point their guns at each other, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like, "I'm a cop. Ha! I'm not the guy." And it's like every time I see this in a movie where two guys are pointing at a gun, I'm like, "Just shoot. You win."
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
It's like just no hesitation.
Yeah. Like you're sitting there wasting
Just
time.
go-
Like whoever pulled the trigger first is like, you won.
Yeah.
But it's a movie.
You risk getting shot. You definitely risk getting shot.
How? Once that's it, bro. Unless you're like Spider-Man, and can fucking react quick as fuck, do the Flash. You can slow down time, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get
But-
you. I get you.
Or just shoot and move. I don't know.
Yeah. Just dodge it. Yeah.
But the guy he's robbing's like an asshole. You're like just fucking do your job, cop. Shoot him. He's like, shut up. And then Barry Keoghan busts in. He's like, ah. He grabs Chris Hemsworth and he's putting the gun to him. And Mark Ruffalo, he knows Chris isn't going to shoot him. He's like, he's a nice guy. He's not going to shoot me. But Barry comes in. He's like, yeah, motherfuckers. He shoots the fucking the guy, the insurance or the guy they're robbing.
Yeah.
And he's like, see, I don't give a fuck. I'll shoot him. I'll shoot you. Then Chris Hemsworth sneaks the gun out and shoots Barry. And the cop's like, get out of here. He's the one that did it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So Mark Ruffalo lets him off. Why? Just because he saved his life?
I guess. Or he just thinks
He's
he's a
not
good
not
guy.
that bad of a guy.
Yeah, and this is that. They put it all on him.
Damn.
And then the guy who gets shot that they're robbing, he's like, he's not dead. He's just bleeding out. He's like, well, fuck that. I saw what happened. And then Mark Ruffalo's like, I know you probably got some tax evasion that you've been doing. And once the cops come,
blackmails him into yeah.
He's like, you don't want them asking questions, do you? And he's like, yeah,
He's like, yeah, you got me.
Yeah. So
That's funny.
I have to mention this part real quick before I finish. When they're in the car driving, Chris and Mark Ruffalo mentions that he always loved the Mustang car.
Yeah.
So, all right. So it ends, right? Mark Ruffalo ends up taking some of the diamonds. There's diamonds on the ground. He takes them and he gives them to Halle Berry's character. So now she's rich,
Yeah.
And then he gets a letter or a message. Halle does. And it says, show this to the cop. And it's a grid coordinates,
Yeah.
So he goes out there and it's a parking garage. and he gives him like one of his old Mustangs.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and he's like, he gets in, he's like speeding off. And then the girl they had a relationship with, she gets like a letter, and it's like a picture of him as a kid. He's like, I guess I did have a picture, you know? And then she's like, and then she's like walking, and then like it ends.
Dang. So they don't end up together?
I'm assuming, I mean, it kind of leads you to like he's coming back.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
But he gets away. Yeah. Damn. All right. Yeah, I might have to see this. I might have to see this. Like whenever it hits streaming, I'll definitely watch this.
But like another plot hole is like, there's not video evidence of like him being with Chris the entire time, going into the like. This is a huge robbery. A guy's shot.
Yeah.
The guy's dead.
Yeah, you would have footage of Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, like what happened to this guy? Yeah. He was at the airport. We got so much footage
because he's so much with the cops, dude. Out the evidence.
Right?
Out of the evidence.
Yeah, these dirty cops in this movie. They're like, yeah, dude, that's all we need to see here.
Scrub the tapes.
Yeah, all we care about the number. Yeah, just it's done deal. Yeah.
Scratch the serial number off, bro.
But I just couldn't help but think, I was like, there's so much footage and evidence and people like, because he interacts with people like in the hotel. They're like,
he's
telling people
showing
not
his
to,
face, like talking to people.
Yeah. He's telling people to get out of the.
And it's Chris Hemsworth, so like like in real life,
super hot guy.
Yeah, super memorable face.
Yeah.
I've never seen that guy in my life.
That's how he gets on a date with the girl. She crashes into him like at a stoplight, and he doesn't want to get the cost involved, so he tries to give her a bunch of money. But they end up exchanging numbers, because like insurance.
Yeah.
And then he just texts her, is like, "You want to go to a date with me?" And her response is yes.
Oh.
It just says yes.
That's a little lame. Wanna go out on a date?
And she's like that quirky, like tropey girl that's like, because he tries to take her to a fancy restaurant. She's like, I don't think we're gonna match because I'm not into all this fancy rich.
Oh,
shit.
you just take me to get some tacos.
That's exactly what they do. He's like, where do you want to go? And she's like, it's like a street taco thing.
No way.
She's like the cool, down to earth, quirky girl. Keeps him in line. And it's like outgoing.
That's so funny.
I know.
Dang, so this movie sounds very generic, but like well done.
But I'm okay with generic because I was like, just give me like a generic.
Yeah,
cop,
just a good, fun, entertaining movie.
Yeah,
yeah,
and it's well done. Yeah, like you said.
Yeah,
and I like that score, like that boom, 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 dum, 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 dum,
yeah.
dum. It'd be like in normal scenes too, and it's just playing that, so it kind of amps up the boringness of whatever's happening.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, that's it with that.
yeah. So a slight recommend.
If you're into that, yeah. If you're not into like those types of movies, you'd probably hate it.
Yeah. Okay. Dang. Well, I guess we can move on to our big review for the week.
Big old horny review.
A big old horny review.
Real quick, the AI thumbnail is going to be like, is it that horny, or is it that bad?
Is it really that horny?
So that's how we're going to do this. Wuthering Heights, spoiler-free review.
Horny or not horny?
Yeah. Is it worth the watch?
Is it worth?
Clip it.
yeah. Clip this. No. New movie coming from Emerald Fennell, based on Emily Bronte's classic gothic novel detailing the intense, almost demonic love between Heathcliff and Catherine Earnshaw on the Yorkshire moors, and the subsequent generational revenge triggered by their forced separation. So, obviously, Emerald Fennell, we know from directing Saltburn, which is a movie I'm a huge fan of. You kind of like it, right?
I like it more than this. I like it, like the style and all that. Yeah, I think the writing was a little. Like I said before, I think if you take away that one, a couple of the shocking scenes, it's like
in Saltburn. It's not the same movie if you take away the shocking scenes. Yeah,
it's literally writing on that.
Yeah, and she also directed Promising Young Woman, so we know her filmography is kind of based on being shocking, a little
gimmicky.
I mean, I guess it teeters on gimmicky, but I think with those last two movies that she's done, I think they work very well. And she kind of continues that theme here in Wuthering Heights, right? So starring Jacob Elordi as Heathcliff, Margot Robbie as Catherine. But yeah, we can kind of get into it.
Did you read the book?
I have not read the book.
Okay, so this is coming from two non-book readers, right? I guess that's a big difference on.
Yeah.
And
it's a little asterisk on the review, I guess.
2 men.
I think a lot of people who are reviewing this movie have not read the book. I think the faults still remain.
I'm just saying, like, that's where our review's coming from.
Yes. Right? So if anybody has seen the promotional images, posters, anything, you've probably seen that the title Wuthering Heights has quotations on it. So I apparently in all the promotional
I didn't notice
interviews
that.
and everything as well, Emerald Fennell has gone around saying that this movie is not a true adaptation of the novel, but instead her perspective of reading this book when she was an early teen and her like kind of sensual, sexual awakening experience with the book and how she views it. And I guess apparently this movie only covers half the book, which
Yeah,
we'll get into spoilers about where this movie ends off and kind of where the rest of the novel goes. But I don't know. I like this movie. I like this movie, and I think that's a very unique perspective to take when adapting source material, like a classic novel. Because why else would you adapt a novel like this that's been adapted so many times before and not try to kind of put a new spin on it, right?
And I honestly don't care like if it's true to the
novel or not. Yeah.
It doesn't really bother me at all. I'm sure.
We're going just wanting a good movie.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
what's it called? Begonia was a book adaptation. I'm sure it didn't follow that to a T. No one gives a
Yeah.
fuck about that, you know.
Yeah, right.
Obviously, a book people don't really know, but still, I'm like, what do you? I mean, like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, Wuthering Heights is definitely a classic.
Yeah,
Definitely a classic.
yes, it's more
Yeah.
mainstream, but like, my point is like, it doesn't have to be. It's just, I guess you could say inspired by us. Maybe those
Inspired by.
Maybe they should have said that more.
Yeah, but it takes most of
Yeah.
the essence of the story, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think so. We'll just start off. I'll start off with my pros. I think the performances are pretty good. I think Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie are somewhat miscast, but I think they do really well in terms of like turning out good performances for the characters they're playing. I think more so Margot Robbie. Jacob Elordi plays a pretty good Heathcliff because he's very tall, like imposing, big dude. Kind of, and the way that they make him with the beard and the long hair in the first part of this movie, it's very. I mean, this is no other way to say it. It really sets up kind of that really horny dynamic between them. Like he's just like this big domineering like stud dude, and she's like just this kind of like prissy princess, like soon to be rich girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Dude,
mean, they're setting up
were
the
you a fan?
classes.
Were you a fan of their performances?
Yeah, I mean,
You
it's
liked it?
fine. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think it. Yeah, I think it's more so the writing that I wasn't a fan of. So
Yeah, you had a lot of issues with the script.
and I think that can like kind of hurt the performance in a way. But yeah, they were fine. I thought the casting was fine. I don't know like who you'd want instead of
Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie.
yeah.
Apparently, Heathcliff's supposed to be black, and I guess which it does kind of make sense because when you look at I think the book's supposed to have a lot to say more about like class divide, racial disparity,
Are you
like
sure?
in this period. Yes, yeah, I think a lot of like interpretations of the original novel is that he is black.
That's the first time they've ever swapped out a black for a white character. Usually, it's like,
Usually
they're swapping out the.
Well,
like,
I mean, especially with like the last 15 years or so, like
are you?
there a lot of white people have been casted as like supposed to be other race characters, and the people have gotten a lot of backlash for it, which is obviously fair. Like I don't know.
No one gives a shit.
Okay,
when you replace-
Scarlett Johansson. Okay, here's a good example. Scarlett Johansson playing the main robot from Ghost in the Shell is like totally not cool. That's like definitely not good.
But no one gives a shit when you replace a white dude.
All right, you're gonna come off racist here,
I
bro.
don't give a shit. How? But it's not racist to say that. I think that's racist.
What? It's
I'm
an
just-
Asian character.
I'm saying it's fine across the board.
Okay.
I'm saying if you're going to bitch about one, why not? You got to bitch about both.
Okay. What were you gonna say?
That's it.
Oh. Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't care either.
Yeah,
way.
yeah, no, I know it does bother. I like we were saying, like Jacob Elordi's pretty good in the role.
We need to double check that because I don't think that's true.
I think it's true.
Okay. I mean, I haven't heard anyone mention that.
It might not be true.
That sounds like
Let's see.
yeah. Because I mean, that is kind of wild. That would make the movie honestly.
He
like,
is okay. Heathcliff from Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights is black, but it is not explicitly stated in the novel. But he's consistently described as a dark-skinned, dark-haired outsider or gypsy.
Oh,
which
so
is that's kind of crazy.
no, it means he's like
Yeah, he's just like not.
he's not black. It would be like more like I don't know, gypsies are
Ethnically
white.
ambiguous. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Ethnically ambiguous.
He's not European. Oh, I guess he would be.
He would be European.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's not your classic white.
Yeah. What? He's
not
not
your
your
cla-
classic white.
Yeah, he's not your classic white. He's not your classic honky.
Honky. Honky. No, but yeah, that all aside, yeah, so I was talking kind of about Heathcliff and Catherine's kind of dynamic in this movie, and that's probably where my biggest critique comes, because we've been talking about this movie on the pod for a while, since that first trailer dropped, right? And how the trailers have really made it seem like this was going to be a smutty, horny, just kind of trashy adaptation of a classic novel, which we talked about was like, if it really went that extra mile and like gave us what we were expecting, I think we would have been happy. Because this movie just does not ever pick a side on if it wants to be horny and trashy and kind of embrace that, Emerald Fennell sexual awakening perspective of the novel. And it doesn't choose that or the true classic drama, and it tries to ride the line between both, and it ends up sacrificing a lot of the drama and leaving you wanting more of the horniness.
I mean, there is a ton of horniness in it.
No, but
Yeah, they're not like
not that I need it to be. I don't want it or need it to be pornography, but it doesn't go for it, and that's what we expect from Emerald Fennell. Like, if you're gonna make this sort of adaptation of this novel, go for it.
You mean like strictly sex, them having sex wise? Like you need more of like them getting.
I know it doesn't need to be just
because there's a ton of like her seeing mushrooms as fucking penises, and there's a ton of vagina shit.
Yes, but like once they have like, and this this isn't a huge spoiler, but
fuck no.
Once they have sex in this movie, all of the tension and the romance and like everything that's built up and what you're like really enjoying about the movie up until this point is completely thrown out the window, and then you're along this ride of watching these characters just be pieces of shit to each other, and it's like just not enjoyable. The second half of this movie just flounders a bit, in my opinion.
Yeah,
but it looks incredible.
It does.
This movie is so well shot, and the music is incredible. Like, that Charlie XCX music is fantastic.
I agree.
The score is so boisterous and loud and in your fucking face, and it's so good.
I will say, someone made a review on it, and they mentioned something. Now I see it, and I can't stop thinking about it. They said they were talking shit on some of the shots.
Okay.
They said one of the shots looked like one of those like like those shitty like romance novel books. And I know
is that when he's on the
and it's like orange.
Yes.
I was like, I when they said that, I was like, shit, it really did.
But I think that's a cool thing.
I was okay with it. I just thought it was funny.
It was an amazing shot, and we'll talk about like the significance of that shot here in our spoiler section. But yeah, there's so many shots that I was like, especially watching in IMAX, I was like, this is gorgeous.
And I saw it in Dolby. I'm telling you that the intro when the needle drop first comes in that, dude, that was fucking dope.
Yeah, it was so good.
But that's some of the negative on it, is like people say it's kind of like a music video. A lot of the scenes.
I think when this movie goes into montages, which there's like 2 or 3 in this movie.
There's a couple montages.
It feels very music video-y. And I literally was thinking that while I was watching it, and that's what I didn't like about it.
But that's
but it's like the music, the editing, and the montage itself. It's like it just felt too I don't know, commercial.
Yeah.
And that's kind of wild because
it didn't fit the vibe of the time.
It didn't fit the vibe of the time, but you can make a modern adaptation and do modern things.
But this felt way too like I was watching like a video on YouTube, like a YouTube.
Yeah.
Like,
because I can give it the music.
2026 video.
Yeah, right? I agree with you. Like, it felt like I was watching a post, like what will happen post after this movie. It felt like I was watching an already created TikTok edit of this movie. but in the movie.
Yeah, like a fan made.
Like a fan made TikTok edit.
Yeah.
It's just a really weird choice, and I don't understand it because, like I'm saying, like you can do this type of adaptation, like Romeo and Juliet, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, the Baz Luhrmann one. That's kind of another movie that's doing a modern adaptation, and then you have like Marie Antoinette, the Sofia Coppola movie with Kirsten Dunst. Like those are kind of different adaptations of books or stories that inject some sort of modern style into it. But outside of the music and it's just some of the editing of these scenes, it's just not good.
A lot of people were down on the costumes, which me and you.
I like the costumes.
The problem with what people have with it is that they look like she's wearing like latex shit. She's wearing shit from like nowadays.
Yeah.
And it's like whatever. I didn't care.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't bother me.
Some people thought it looked cheap though.
No, I don't think it looked cheap.
I don't think so either, but that was a lot of people were saying. Maybe they're just hating.
Yeah.
But I didn't bother.
I thought the costumes were pretty good. Especially the like kind of the townspeople, especially in that very opening sequence, which we won't talk about right now. But
yeah, that was my favorite.
That
part.
looked crazy. That town square looked so well, realized.
Well,
yeah, dude.
Let me say a couple of my pros.
Yeah.
Basically everything. The cinematography I like.
Of course.
The needle drops, that's not even like technically. It's the soundtrack, I guess.
It's a soundtrack.
That's not considered a score though, right? If it's actual like song.
But the actual score complements it very well.
I thought so too, but I did like the Charlie, whatever her name is, XC, whatever the hell.
Going on again and again.
I kind of just like that. I like that the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cons were the writing, and yeah, I just thought it was and the fact that I don't give a fuck about any of these characters. I don't know if you're supposed to, but like I just don't. There's not enough. It didn't deserve I'm not spoiling anything, but what happens, I just don't give a shit towards the end. Like I just don't. It didn't earn the ending to me. Because I could give two fucks. Like I'm emotionally not giving a shit at this point. I think I
would disagree a little bit with that, but I do understand where you're coming from. I think what this movie does do well, it's not great at the romance. It's not great at the horniness. It's not amazing at the drama. But I think what it pulls off is kind of that. And I think this is why a lot of girls are like loving this movie and like really like crying at the ending and like really connecting with it online and everything, is like that is the yearning, like just the story of them not being able to be together, and like him just like would do anything for her and she's like just always wants him. That's like the
spoiler.
No. It's like, no, that's not spoiler. Like that's the novel, and I think that's like what it does well. And I don't know. I mean, I agreed with what you said about the characters just sucking, because it's like this toxic, manipulative relationship, and it's like, why do I care about these characters if they all just like are terrible people?
Yeah,
but that is the novel, and I like read a bunch of stuff about the novel like before, like or like after and before I watched the movie, and I guess that's kind of why the book is so controversial when it came out at the time, because it was like this period piece, or it's not, it was like written during those times, but the characters were so like egregious and shitty and like dirty and horny that it was like everybody read it and it was like, oh, this is blasphemous, this is crazy.
Yeah, but I feel like that you could still not like the characters, but still, I don't know. I feel like there are movies where everyone's kind of shitty, but you still
root for them. Yeah,
like Marty Supreme, for example. That's a good example. Marty. Like,
yeah, you are kind of. Yeah, you're definitely rooting for him.
Yeah, I was kind of rooting for like literally every shitty person.
Yeah, it's a little different, but I definitely like that comparison. Is like that especially comparing like recent times. Yeah,
that's just off the top of my head. I would say like another one, which you need to see that. Magazine Dreams is kind of like that vibe, and there's plenty of examples of people you don't give a like they're shitty, but you still want them to like.
Yeah.
With this is like I'm completely like I don't give a fuck. Y'all can fall in love or not. I don't.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, and I think that has to do with the writing.
Yeah.
And I bet in the novel,
But yeah.
if you read the novel, I think you would still feel more compassion.
Yeah. But we're just two dudes. Maybe we're not in the
Well, I like
maybe
it
we
more.
don't get it as much as the ladies.
I would say most girls hate this movie. All the reviews are coming from every review I've seen are girls shitting on it. Which are
Oh, I feel like online, like the average moviegoer, they love this movie. They're eating it up.
I've
The
seen
ladies are loving this.
I think there's a lot of girls that hate it too, but they might be the book readers.
That probably is.
All the reviews
probably
that
is.
I've visually seen, like just through scrolling, were women out of
Yeah.
the theater being like, "What the fuck was that?" You know. And
Yeah, this wasn't the freaking book at all.
everything I just told you about, like them mentioning the novel looking like a novel that shot was a girl. The hating the costumes was girls.
Yeah.
So I think I liked it more than most girls. I don't know about most, but a lot of girls.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would definitely recommend this movie. It looks great on the big screen. It was a fantastic date night movie, like in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
Which is like what it was trying to be.
I mean,
It made a
Valentine's
ton of
Day.
movie at the box office, or a ton of money at the box office.
80 million
Yeah,
worldwide.
which is great. It's our biggest opening this year so far. The only thing it'll probably get beat by Project Hail Mary. I could see that happening,
Yeah, I
or
don't know.
maybe adjacent. Might be adjacent, but
That's tough, man. That's tough.
that is tough.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know about Project.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's tough, dude. 80 million's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's Valentine's Day. It's a day night movie.
Yeah.
It had the perfect like.
It did have the perfect release date.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely recommend. You know, if you can get past the things that are wrong with it and just enjoy it, it's a very entertaining movie. But if you really look any deeper than the surface level, it falls apart pretty quickly. So I'd probably rate it probably a 6.5.
Yeah, I'm at a 6.
Yeah.
It was entertaining enough for me. I don't give a shit about all that stuff. I didn't think it was going to be like a great writing movie, especially going into it. I had low expectations. So with the score and everything like that, I had, it was entertaining. It was fun.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch this any other day though, other than Valentine's Day. I wouldn't rewatch this.
Yeah, I can see my girlfriend making me rewatch this pretty soon. Like right when it comes out on streaming.
All right.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the ladies love the yearning period pieces, bro.
Oh.
Pride and Prejudice is another example. Like this is very in line with that. Little less romantic than that, but a little shittier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can start our spoiler section
Spoiler section.
for Wuthering Heights. Yeah, you can kick us off on that opening sequence because I know you really liked it.
Well, it starts off, it's just like I think it's just black, right? Or no, there's something going on, but you don't see what's actually happening, but you can hear someone like going, Yeah.
And obviously, you think they're having sex. You think it's somebody having
I want to
sex.
say I'm sitting next to an old lady, by the way. And when this is going on, I'm like, this is kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Then it shows what's actually happening. It's a guy getting hung at the town square. I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah.
let's go. And everyone's kind of like bloodlust. Like kill him.
And then some. Oh, but the townspeople are so horny, and they're like feeling like I don't know if you noticed, but one woman's like squeezing her tits together.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she's like, yes, kill him, die.
Yeah,
It's so weird.
and
so
it shows
weird.
her as a kid, right, seeing it, right?
Yes.
That was like a thing. Yeah, and that's probably why she's all horny now.
Yeah,
Probably-
Catherine.
Yeah. Yeah, they hang a guy right off the bat, and then like she runs off, and then it starts playing like that score, like that. It comes in heavy with that Charlie XCX or
Yeah.
whatever her name is, and it's like dum dum dum. I don't know. the
Yeah,
song.
it's like a weird mix of. It's like kind of techno music, but
Just
it's
like-
like
yeah.
big and grand. But it's
whatever her style is. I guess.
yeah, it's just super poppy.
Pop. Yeah.
And it works with the style of the movie though. Like
I thought so.
it really was cool.
But that was really cool, that intro, and that was to me peak of the movie. I'm not saying the rest of it sucked. I'm just saying that to me was peak, like the best part. That was my favorite scene.
Oh yeah.
That was so cool to misdirect.
Yeah, but then so in that sequence you end up seeing Heathcliff walking through the town square, and it kind of we didn't even talk about Hong Chau's character at all. The handmaid. It's kind of with her the whole movie because she's actually very integral to this movie.
Well, it's spoilers mainly. I mean,
Yeah, it is pretty much spoilers talking about her. But yeah, so this movie kind of opens with that sequence, but then Hong Chau's character and Margot Robbie and Catherine are like really buddy. Her dad's kind of a piece of shit, which that actor was incredible, by the way. We didn't talk about him at all.
Oh.
I thought he played such a good, just like dirty English scoundrel.
Dude, that scene where it shows him
He's
like
gross,
where it shows him like
begging for money.
no, when he's dead.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
shows like all the like those beer bottles and all that. Like, oh,
Yes.
dude, this guy next to me like just died laughing. That's supposed to be funny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because no one else laughed except for like us.
No, yeah. I mean, he's just a drunk piece
Yeah, I
of
thought
shit.
it was hilarious.
Yeah,
But like
it's-
the bottles piled up all the way to the ceiling on both sides.
yeah,
I
it's
thought that was
amazing.
hilarious.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, that was a good scene.
Yeah, and just like you kind of see the dad character throughout the movie just get more and more decrepit until he's just dead. But
Their house goes to shit. They
Yeah, their
lose
house goes to
everything.
shit.
It's like I don't know how you can live in it. It's
yeah,
an unlivable house.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Hong Chau character kind of as this. She's kind of the most integral part of the movie because they start off as friends, and you kind of see as when the dad goes out to a bar one night, he brings Heathcliff home, and basically Heathcliff becomes like her new favorite pet. But she kind of, it's kind of like her brother, but she kind of treats him like a pet a little bit. Like I can dress you up and I can teach you how to read and all this other stuff. But it's kind of the foundation of that like weird toxic relationships that they have throughout the movie.
Well, they quickly like they kind of like within that they also show them like kind of like there's like a love.
Bonding. Yeah, bonding.
Well, like an actual like relationship, right? Because
Yeah,
he like
yeah.
grabs her and she's like, "I will always love you" or some shit like that.
Yeah, but it's like the relationship is complex because it's like there is that like true connection, like friendship, love interest, but then it's like she's also like has this power over him, and he's like always there to obey whatever she wants him to do.
And they're also like 10 years old, you know? It's
yeah,
like yeah,
well,
it's
yeah,
like-
but that
yeah.
carries on throughout the whole movie.
yeah.
But yeah, you kind of see Hong Chau's character, who is like one of the handmaids of the house. Catherine kind of leaves her behind, and Heathcliff and her have that bond, and you know, Hong Chau just kind of gets left on the side to just be the handmaid, like just be their servant. So you kind of see them bond a little bit. Stuff happens.
Well, I mean, for anyone who doesn't know anything about the movie and is watching it, the class difference, he's a poor little boy and then she ends up marrying a rich
Yes.
guy. And so that's why like they can never really be together because she ain't gonna give up being rich for, you know, especially in these times, you know, if you're rich, it's
Yeah.
like, God damn, I could survive, you know?
Yeah, right.
Being poor sucks ass in those times.
Yeah, so he like when he gets taken in, his life is exponentially better than what it was before.
Yeah, so he's like poor, right?
Yeah.
And then she gets up, they get older, and then she marries into like this wealthy.
Well, we're getting there.
oh, I thought you were already into like the housemaid part, but yeah, you're right.
Well, she was
I've-
always
yeah,
been the housemaid.
You're right.
Yeah, but yeah, like we were saying, his life gets like exponentially better,
Mm-hmm.
and then you kind of, gosh, what? Yeah, it ends up they bond, and then the time jump happens, and then they become adults, and you kind of see Margot Robbie, like you were saying, is like kind of throwing her. She's the rich guy moves into town, and she's like throwing herself at his feet, and you see the whole time Jacob Elordi's like really he's like really jealous.
Yeah.
And he's like all he wants is like her.
See, that's why I can't like if they're like she's like willing to die for him. It's like yeah, but you're not willing to like not be rich for him. Like you'd rather die than give up being rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's the whole point is like she's a superficial, shitty character.
Yeah.
And
See, I was tricked to thinking like their love was like end up being like the most important thing and over it would you know.
well, I think it is, and then so there's more layers to it that they set up throughout the movie because it's like so she basically gets wooed by the rich guy and he asks for her hand in marriage and in
Very
between
proper.
that there's you know kind of Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie's dynamic that you kind of learn more about and they almost like when she goes away with him he's like where is she? Like he's like so fucking mad because he knows he's losing his girl and she comes back and he's like he basically is just like get away from me like cast her out. Like
No, he's mad because she's so upset and not acting like she loves him. So he still wants her around, but then the fact that she's like crying over him, she's like, God damn it, this is like embarrassing.
yeah,
I got something to ask you before we go too far. It's something I'm like, I was drinking right during it.
yeah,
You know that first scene where you see someone getting like just plowed in that barn, right?
yeah.
And then like Heathcliff like jumps on like prone bones her and is like covering her face.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like laying, she's stomach down, he's laying on top of her and got him.
Why is he covering her face? Like, why does he not want her to see it? What did I miss on that? Or what am I?
Because I think it's just like, she shouldn't be seeing that. Like, she's a lady. Like, she's a lady.
Is that why? I was like, why is he acting like, is this like something?
Yeah, because I think it's like, that's kind of showing the class divide because it's the helpers around the Wuthering Heights, the house, right? Mm-hmm. They're just dirty and they just fuck and they're dirty.
I'm not gonna lie. That scene chubbed me up a little. I was like, God damn.
Well, yeah, she's like got the horse.
He's basically hitting.
Yeah, he puts the horse thing in her mouth and saddles her up,
and you can just hear it while he's on top holding her.
Yeah,
I had to piss like really bad during this part. I was like, I gotta piss, but I was like, damn, if I go to the bathroom right now after that scene, everyone's gonna be like, we know what he's.
Oh yeah, this guy's going to.
So I'm just sitting there with like a piss boner, dude. I'm like, God damn, I gotta piss, but like I don't want to fucking. I don't want to get up like right after this scene. Everyone's like, he's going to the bathroom right after that.
Yeah.
Dude, I suffered for like an hour with having to piss.
Pee.
Oh, finally, I just got pissed.
That's the problem. That's like the classic issue of drinking a beer during a movie. It's so bad.
I know.
Because you're just sitting there and it just flows right through. Yeah, dude.
That's probably the horniest scene in the movie, honestly.
No, yeah, it definitely was. but that's what, like I was saying, like that's where it sets up that class divide because she's a lady, she shouldn't be acting that way, and that's why when you see like she does marry the rich dude. They don't really have sex like that. Like the sex is very tame. Like it's all in missionary.
Well, she's not turned on by him.
Yeah, because it's not, and that's like because she's always been a class kind of ahead of Heathcliff, right? Mm-hmm. And so she kind of has that power over him, but she has those like sentiments of like she likes the dirty like poor energy, you know, like the reason she's so drawn to Jacob Elordi because he offers that just like that sexy like lower class vibe, and
they also got like this
they have that entire history too, but there's like the layers. Like
See, I was thinking
she
was just with this guy. It's kind of like when a young hot girl gets with like an old rich guy. She's like, I'll fuck you, but like I'm not gonna be into it. I feel like that was kind of like that.
What?
Like her relationship with that rich guy.
Yeah. It's
like I'm just not physically attracted. I'll have sex with you because this.
She was with him for the money and like the lifestyle, and you know I think she did genuinely like love him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think she genuinely loved the rich guy because you see like
it's a shitty way of showing it.
yeah, but she feels guilt. She feels very guilty throughout the movie. Like whenever. So yeah, we'll get there. But basically, she chooses the rich guy over Jacob Elordi, or over Heathcliff, and you know, there's that integral scene with Hong Chau's character, where she's basically like, she's letting her rant about like being sad that the rich guy asked her to marry her because all she wants is Heathcliff, and she just like really wants to be with him, and. This is coming right after the scene where I think she's masturbating on the cliff. Yeah, this is right after that scene. Yeah, it's right after. It is.
After
it
what
is.
Scene?
The scene I'm talking about is right after the masturbation sequence.
Okay, because obviously it's before he left, before he heard.
Yes,
the little conversation.
yeah. So,
want to say hilarious.
Super funny.
Because he catches her right in the act.
Yeah, because this is after like one of their interactions, and he's like really mean to her, and she no, this is after the barn sequence.
It was the next day.
It was the next day after the barn sequence.
Yeah,
and she's like all horned up.
Yeah, that kind of set her off after that barn sequence.
Yeah, because then you get the dough sequence,
right,
like the next morning, and she's like sitting there at the table, and she's
that's what it is. Everything's turning her on.
Yeah, she's like, oh, fuck, I have to jerk off.
Like anytime she sees something that looks like a vagina or something, like she's just like, oh my god, I gotta go, right?
Yeah,
she sprints off to like this mountain Beach.
super windy, gorgeous,
Ocean view.
amazing.
She just starts
scene.
finger blasting herself.
And
He
Jacob
already,
Elordi-
he pops up on her and
Yeah.
he just starts sniffing her fingers. I was like, dude.
Oh, it was so dirty. It
But
was
they're trying to
low-key
be so like
dirty.
sexy about it. Like the way he sniffs it. I'm like, dude, that's a 14-year-old boy
Yeah,
move right there.
that's crazy. Bro.
Like that's
down
some,
bad.
That's like some junior high shit. Like
down
smell my fingers.
bad. Ugh.
But I couldn't
Ugh.
help but think they were thinking like, oh yeah, this is horny.
Yeah, this
man.
is so
Yeah.
this is so gross and sloppy.
She's like, I think I should leave now or whatever. She's like, I'm not consenting to
No,
this.
he's basically like, I love you. He confesses his love to her, and she's like, I can't. Like, I can't. And she runs away and obviously gets proposed to. She's speaking to Hong Chow, and she's kind of ranting, like, I just want to be with Heathcliff. But he comes up to the door and is listening in. And the only part that he hears is that it would be a disgrace to marry Heathcliff because he's so poor, basically. And but immediately after that, she's talking about like, but I want nothing more than to be with him. So it's kind of it's kind of a backhanded compliment at the end of the day, a little bit. And it kind of like confirms that like, she is shitty and like she does care about that class divide, but their love is stronger than that. Or so you think.
I mean,
or so it like wants you to think.
yeah. I mean, is it really though? Because she stays married. She never like.
Yeah, but there's more to it than just like she could leave him. You couldn't. I feel like back in the day, you couldn't leave somebody like that. Because it's like
I guess she should never got with him. I guess.
no, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
I guess if the love is that pure with this.
Yeah, she should have just been with him, declined his offer and stayed with
Yeah.
Heathcliff. But Heathcliff hears
But
this.
money prevails.
Money prevails. Dude.
Tells all the time.
Always does. No, but yeah, Heathcliff rides off into the sunset, and
I saw a meme. It was like guys dealing with their problems, and it was like a picture of him like after he runs away.
like
instead
in
of
like gorgeous red sky.
well,
scene.
instead of like confronting your problems, you just run away
yeah,
and come back like more like go to the gym or something.
yeah. I gotta go to I gotta hibernate for the
Gotta hit a glow
bulking
up.
season. Gotta hit a bulking season.
Yeah, just everything.
Glow up.
Yeah, you gotta look better, dress better.
Yeah, literally just reinvent yourself. That's literally what he does. That's literally what he
It's
does.
the classic time that like guy gets broken up with. He just hits the gym and gets like
Exactly.
shredded and shit.
Exactly. Oh. Yeah. We'll fast forward through this part, but like, Margot Robbie obviously ends up marrying him because Heathcliff left, and she does wait for him for about a year. I think it says in the movie that she pushes this marriage off for a whole year,
Oh, okay.
and so she ends up succumbing to it. She's like, okay,
And then you get the montage, right?
yeah, that's the montage.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
like the seasons passing.
time's
You're like,
passing,
okay,
yeah.
they're getting settled in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but the house that she's living in is so gorgeous.
It's a mansion.
Yeah, and there's like, especially the winter sequence, like the winter shots of the house, like whenever it gets cold
thought that was
outside,
cool.
it's so nice because they have the natural lighting and it's so well done, and they set up that other character. It's kind of the wealthy guy's. It's not like your sister, but like it's like his handmaid. That it's like his Hong Chow's character.
Yeah.
But I forgot to say, Hong Chow sees that Jacob Elordi sees that Heathcliff is listening,
It
and
doesn't say anything.
it doesn't say anything, and she basically allows it to happen because you kind of see her hatred brewing for Catherine,
Is that not the same person?
the chick on the leash that ends up on the leash.
Oh no. I was talking about his
Yeah.
handmaid.
Yeah, it's bad. I don't remember any of the character names, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, dude, it's Heathcliff shows back up and just kind of sets a bomb off. And just like her love reawakens to him.
Bro, when he showed up, I was like, he showed up with the Jordan hoop earring.
Dude,
I was like,
like
what
this. Like this.
And then the Wolverine side chops.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, and just the big extravagant suit.
He looked way different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of like Willy Wonka with the Jordan hoop earring.
Exactly.
I was like, dude.
Austin Powers.
This dude's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Dude,
it was-
just completely, because he's just a beard. He's a big ass
Yeah.
beard, long hair, and then he just shows up like
and he's
just
like,
clean.
he's just like hitting the vape, just like. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was hilarious.
Oh,
Like,
he's got the gold. Yeah, because he was missing teeth, and he had like a gold. Dude, it looks like he's wearing a grip. Oh, dude, he's
well, he's hitting that
super
pipe. I just
stud.
couldn't help think with like a vape, and it just made it funnier to me because they'd ask him a question, he'd be like, I suppose.
Yeah, he's like super ominous, mysterious.
He's like, make sure to show off that earring too. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
He's just showing up, just like flexing on this favela.
So, yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, but honestly, we don't gotta spend too much more time on this. But like, but dude,
The hoop earring, though.
hoop
I couldn't
earring
help
is
think about
amazing.
Jordan.
Oh, yeah, another thing I loved this when Catherine's moving to the house. He like the wealthy guy gives her own room. The skin walls.
Oh yeah.
That was really cool. It was like super unique, like just kind of wild out there. I love that. The whole set design of the house is crazy, and it gets really Hereditary-esque when she's showing her that dollhouse,
Oh yeah.
and that was awesome. I
Yeah.
love that.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah,
Hereditary.
yeah,
Especially when that girl gets mad and like kills him, I guess.
yeah.
I will say one part of the set design I thought was kind of shitty looking.
What?
Was the rocks? If you notice, like
They look
outside,
fake?
it looked like plastic.
Like flat. Like,
looked-
like on the other side, like you could walk around. And there was just nothing on it.
Yeah. Like at nighttime, I remember it was like raining.
I feel like
And
they were real.
I'm not saying it's not.
I think they were real.
I'm just saying it looked plastic to me at one point. And I gave it a pass because everything else looked great, but there was like rocks. I don't know if
That
you're,
might just be the glossy cinematography, though.
it was very glossy and it's from the rain, you know, and I just
I
like
know
the
what you're
lightning
talking
was
about,
showing. Yeah, and I was like,
know what you're talking about,
it's like,
yeah.
is that fucking plastic? No way, that's
Yeah.
fake. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no way, it's fake.
Because everything else looked great, but that like stood out to me like as cheap looking.
Yeah, I can see that.
I was like, that kind of threw me off.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, shit, no way.
Yeah,
No way everything else is killing it, and then this is like they
Yeah.
had, you know, maybe it's just how it looked.
yeah, right. It's just how it's supposed to be. No, but the next big thing we should probably talk about is like they end up obviously they want to hurt each other. So Heathcliff comes back so mad. He wants to hurt her, so he basically starts cooking on the on the wealthy dude's handmaid, whatever. And they kind of cook up you can see Catherine's getting really jealous. And so there's like all this tension that builds up now that he's back, and eventually they just start fucking. They're like the movie gets so horny that they have to break the tension, they have to have sex. And they finally do. And that's what I was saying, like that's when this movie kind of loses steam, is when
Yeah.
that happens. Because then you get another montage that's like very music video-esque, where their fling is just a montage. It just feels kind of it doesn't give any weight to it.
Yeah, I don't know.
The fact that it glosses through all of this, and I feel like they could have given just like 10. This movie could have been 10 more minutes long. Like this movie doesn't feel that long. Like it felt like a long, because it is 2 hours and 15 minutes. But like if you're gonna make a movie that long, just give it 10 more minutes and flesh out the relationship a little bit more in terms of like their fling, and like get me more invested in the drama of like what's going on just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm with you. And then like him just living in that shitty house.
Yeah.
Like, well, I can just. What is he doing? Just sitting there all day doing nothing?
Yeah, like what is he? He's just cooking. He's just cooking on trying to win Catherine back. That's all he's doing.
But it's just
That's
like
all he does.
I mean, like, yeah, but like realistically, obviously he's that. But like,
Yeah.
what is he doing though? Like, is he just sitting in the? Because there's nothing in there. It's trash and filth and some crazy old dude.
Yeah.
So is he just sitting there having conversations with this guy? Like, what is he doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
I was like, I gotta know. Like, how is he living in this condition?
Scheming.
Because
He's got a big map on the wall. He's got a big like picture of her face on the wall with like ropes. Like how he's gonna like win her back.
No, you know what he's doing? He's just jacking off. He's horny.
He is very.
He's probably
horny.
just jacking off to her all day.
Dude. That's what he's been doing the last 5 years.
Sitting there with that pipe.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He's probably like, man, this earring's fucking dope.
Wow. Yeah. I look so cool. I look so cool. right now.
God
How
damn,
could she
I'm
not want
flexing.
me?
I'm such the coolest guy in the world.
Okay, so we've kind of forgot to mention. I think the big reason Catherine can't leave, one is because of like societal pressures, like, but it doesn't do well of showing that in the movie. But I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
But she is pregnant with his baby,
Yeah.
and that is the big kicker. It's like
We'll
I
just
think
lie and
that's-
say it's.
Yeah, no, for sure. But
no,
like,
that's fucked
but
up.
he already told her. She tells him right away that she's pregnant. And
Yeah.
so that's kind of the big force keeping her there, and that's why I think a lot of her guilt, where a lot of her guilt comes from. And you know, they're having sex. They're having a secret relationship, and you know, he even gets to the point where he's so degraded by her, and they've degraded each other so much that he's like willing to kill him for her. And you know, he says it in this romantic way, but you kind of see the intensity of Jacob Elordi's performance in like the character itself, and you know that like he truly means that he would go to hell for her.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like
Yeah.
yeah.
Why don't we like the husband?
He's a great guy. He even allows her to hang out with him.
That's
Like,
what I'm trying to say. Like, no one likes him. I don't like him. Maybe it's just because he's a cuck. I
he's
think
kind of
pussy.
a cuck.
He's a pussy. He's 100%.
Well,
a
he ends
cuck.
up finding out because Hong Chow rats on her, like you were saying earlier.
Yeah, and he doesn't.
They're fucking, and he just like
No, he's 100% cuck.
yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
But no one likes him, including myself. But why? What does he do that's so bad? Other than just be a
no. He's just a guy. He's just a rich.
I
guy.
don't like him, right? You don't either.
I didn't.
Oh, you don't have a problem with him?
No, I didn't. Have a
Oh, I
problem.
thought he sucked.
I mean, he's kind of lame. He's
Maybe
lame.
that's it.
He's
Maybe
lame.
it's maybe
He's
it's just
lame.
like, you know, no one really likes like a pussy.
He ain't a dog. He ain't got that dog. in him.
Yeah,
He
maybe
doesn't
that's
have that dog in him.
because I was like, no character in this movie I like, but I'm like, why is that he getting so much heat? It's just because he's a pussy. And then
Yeah, yeah.
when she she has this baby and she feels guilty, but she kind of kills it.
Oh no, she does. She 100% kills.
So
the baby.
it's like,
yeah.
man, it's like I don't think that was stopping her. If she that you know.
No. She gets so depressed because she can't be with Heathcliff, and she cuts it off after that scene that I was talking about.
She
where
got so pathetic. She's like laying there, like, oh no.
Yeah, she's just so depressed, and the whole dude, and it's so I found it so funny because the husband the whole time he's like, just cut it out. Like you're with me. Like we're rich. Like just be happy.
Like get your shit together.
Get your shit
It's
together. Stop acting
embarrassing.
like this. You embarrassing.
Because it's like in public, she's crying and shit.
Yeah.
everyone sees it, and
he's
everyone's
like, just chill out.
"Yikes."
He's like, chill out, bro.
Yeah,
And
she's like laying on like the stairs, like all like she just ran like a marathon. She's
Yeah.
like just gassed out, like, oh, I can't live anymore.
yeah, but she stays that pathetic because Jacob Elordi, after she cuts it off, he basically he marries and starts degrading in just like apparently just like the most weird sexual ways, like having her on a leash.
She says he has a spell on her.
Yeah, it's like it's just such a weird
They
scene.
believe in that shit
I
back
didn't
then,
like
though.
that scene where like Hong Chow comes to Wuthering Heights, the house, and
To rescue her.
and she's like, I don't want to leave.
She's like a dog on a chain.
Yeah, it's like
And
it
he's
was
like,
cringe. The horny stuff didn't make me cringe until that scene. Like I was just like,
It was just dumb.
it was just dumb. It's just it was trying to be freaky for freaky's sake, and that's where like that's what I'm talking about. Like this movie just did not understand what it wanted to be,
yeah.
and it's just like this scene was a perfect example of that.
Um,
But it turns out he's been writing letters to Catherine the entire time.
question on this.
Yeah.
Now you could explain this to me. Excuse me if I missed something. Now this could be a plot hole.
Okay,
My understanding is that he can't read or write because he's a poor dumb boy.
she's
right?
writing for him.
Right?
Yeah.
That's my next thing because he's
Okay.
like, write a letter. She's like, you can't. So we know that as a viewer, he can't write. Later on, he is writing to her. She starts getting letters from him.
No,
No, after all that
no,
shit
because she's writing letters in his.
but then you start getting actual letters from him at one point.
Yeah, but that's just her writing them from him.
No, I know. I'm telling you, there's a defining moment where it's actually coming from him.
It never shows him writing. It never shows him writing.
I can't go further on with this for the fact that I got to be able to back. I can't back what I just remember in the moment thinking like, oh, this is alluding.
She's just writing for him.
I know that part, but there's another part where like it alludes that it's actually him because she gets like it's something like personal or I know he's telling her shit, but like I think she's like out of the picture. No, she's out of the picture at this point.
She's never out of the picture.
I know. I need to go back because I remember
Yeah,
like
dude, I think you're.
I could be wrong.
No, I think you're picking too hard.
I'm not picky. I just remember like it alluding like, oh, this is actually from him. I need to go back to like because I could be completely wrong. I have nothing backing this up.
I don't know. I don't think that.
Well, I'm saying I don't have anything
Yeah,
backing up,
I
but
mean-
I need to come back. I need to come more correct.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if you might have like
Get
caught
some
that.
bring me that evidence.
Yeah.
Bring me that evidence.
Yeah. But that would be kind of a plot hole, right? Like, oh, actually.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, that'd be egregious if they did that.
I'll get on Reddit right after this.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, so I didn't even. This movie is very like probably. I mean, obviously because it's based on the book, but it's very thematically rich. Like, you know, Catherine's like becomes pathetic. You know, once that. You know, Jacob Elordi takes on that other girl, and she's not getting the letters because Hong Chow is doing it to her, and
very annoyingly pathetic too. It's like,
yeah,
dude,
it's
get
too
it
much.
together.
Yeah, it's
Jesus Christ. Like you,
but
well, I'm thinking like, why not? Y'all can now. This makes it even hotter. If he's married and you're married, y'all can still like get together and fuck and shit.
Yeah.
Like, why does this change anything? This changes nothing. Like that's what I was thinking. I was like, this changes absolutely nothing. If anything, it makes it more hotter.
Yeah.
Because now you're fucking the girl that you don't like because now you're fucking her husband. Now I just think like, why did this like end like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clearly he still wants to fuck you. He's just doing it out of spite.
Yeah.
And he needs like, she has some money.
Yeah. They're both rich.
So I'm like, y'all can still fuck.
Yeah.
that was going through my head the whole time. Like, this changes nothing. What?
Yeah. Not really.
Maybe because he's with another girl.
I guess. Yeah.
She can be with another guy, but he can't.
Double standard.
I
The
know,
double standard.
right?
Where's it at? No, dude, but yeah, I like she gets so pathetic that she can't even get out of bed and move, and so her baby dies, and you have this like crazy scene where the blood's just leaking down the bed, and it's like
Cringe or not? The blood.
No, well, cringe inducing, yes, for like in terms of like that.
Not grossness, but like corniness.
Oh no.
Okay, it didn't bother me either, but I heard like from women, like it looked dumb.
I mean, it's a lot of blood.
Yeah,
But she also obviously hasn't moved.
well, it's a dramatic movie.
So, yeah, it's a
like
dramatic,
it's
yeah.
over. You know, it's over the top.
Yeah, it's over
you
the
know,
top.
It's just is what it is.
Yeah, but Hong Chow obviously has that scene where she's like crying. She's like, I did this to you. Like, I'm the reason. Like, I should leave. And so she leaves and confesses everything that she did and blah, blah, blah.
And the husband blames her for it.
Yeah.
The whole time I'm like, dude, like no one, this, you can't take fault for. Like, she told you, but like, it's still like, I don't know. I was a little upset that the lady felt so much blame for it.
Which she definitely is like the reason. Like part of the reason. She's like, she ruined her life and like pretty directly.
Yeah, but like,
She's the reason they like aren't together. Partially. She is a huge driving force of why they're not together.
I guess what I'm saying is, no one told you to kill or your baby die and then not do anything about it and just lay in bed and not do anything.
Yeah, but Hong Chow's like, she could like cause that. Like partially. Like she's like 50% to blame.
Yeah, I mean, I could be like, you know, I get what you're saying, movie's sake, but I'm like, the whole time, like in reality.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, she just get the fuck up and like move. Like,
or
obviously,
like,
yes.
you know, you did cheat on your husband. She, you know.
Yeah, yeah, she sucks. Yeah.
So it's hard for me to like
yes.
really be like, how you put so much blame on this person?
Yeah.
When it's like, man, you did everything wrong. This person just told on you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, I don't know. But Jacob Elordi finds out, jumps immediately on his horse. He's crying. He's running through the storm. It's gorgeous shot, amazing, looks so good. He gets there and he has that scene with the husband where the husband's like, "You don't want to see this, Heathcliff." Like, and he basically just kind of submits and he's like, "Yeah, like you were her true love. Like here, like go, just go, like blah blah blah." And in true cuck fashion. And Jacob Elordi goes up, and the movie ends with him crying and holding her and wanting her back, and sees her dad and blah blah blah. But and the movie ends, and
no, there's actually like a good. That's terrible. I thought there was an actual good ending. I thought like kind of gave me like oh, that's cute. It shows like a flashback of them being kids and just like the whole like,
where they've come to.
Like, I'll always be with you and I love you, and it just shows them like a little bit more in depth of them as kids, like actually like just having moments like laying in bed together. He's like, I will always love you, and she's like, I will always love you, and then
Yeah.
it ends. That's an actual ending.
Yeah, because it's the flashback, and you see the second part of that scene that we didn't. Get to
That's
see
why everyone
before.
cried.
Yeah,
And I will say, if it gives me like a little like, oh, that's cute.
yeah.
Girls are just gonna fucking ball.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So if I felt something, was a good. I thought that.
No,
was a
I
good deal.
I think the ending's good. Like I don't know how else you end that movie. I mean,
With
it's
the flash. I know I like the flashback. I didn't like. I just thought the.
I mean that work. I mean, I think it works. I think it works really well.
For
I
this
think,
movie, yes.
I think the problem with that scene, or like if you have a problem with that sequence, like the whole ending scene where he's like crying and holding her and all this other stuff, it's because, like, 15 minutes before that, he's got some chick on a leash being a total goon.
Yeah.
And it's like that's what I'm saying. Like the drama is less impactful at the end. Like that sequence. Like I think if this was like a true drama, like straight, if they played it straight, like more classic novel type of vibe, I think it would have like got me to well up a little bit. But yeah, but I'm a little bit softer than you
Well,
are.
it's just like,
But-
here we go, a guy riding through the night on the horse to his.
Yeah, yeah,
left.
but that's classic. I mean, that's just like classic.
I
thing.
know.
But
yeah.
like because they try to insert all this egregious horny stuff and like but they also don't commit to it.
And you don't like the characters.
It just
or her.
yeah.
I just don't feel bad.
I think because you make them more heathens and like sexual deviants.
Narcissist.
Well, yeah, but that's like ingrained in the novel. I'm saying like when you're injecting all this like extra stuff into it, I think it makes you dislike them even more than what you typically would. And so it's like it makes all of this culmination like final sequence just like less impactful as a whole. That's like what I'm trying to say, you know?
Yeah. No, and to each their own. I guess it's not my vibe. Like, I just think it's funny. Like, I just see like, oh, the classic trope, him, the horse. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So to me, I just don't. That's never going to get me in any movie.
Yeah,
But
that's fair.
yeah, and then it's just like one thing after another. He shows up. The guy's like, "She's all yours, brother." Or it's like, okay, I guess that's
Pretty much. He succeeds.
yeah. And then
He does succeed.
no, everyone's like, I get that she died, but it's like, damn, dude, she's still a bitch. Like, if I was the husband, I'm like, dude, fuck her. I'm glad
out
she's
this
done.
way.
Yeah. And then, I don't know. It's just.
Yeah, but he loved her. He loved her.
Yeah. Man, did he, huh? I mean, you have to like put up with that shit, huh?
Yeah. he definitely-
Damn. And then, but like the actual ending, I actually like that.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's Wuthering Heights.
My wife did cry.
My girlfriend bawled. Yeah, she looked around at me, or she looked around at the rest of the movie theater, and I don't think anybody else was really crying in my movie theater, but she was like, "Why is nobody else crying? So sad."
I'm afraid that everyone around us didn't like it. In my theater, 'cause I just remember them kind of being like, and the girl asked her boyfriend what he thought, and he was like, kind of like it sucked, and she was kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot more people are disappointed by it than you'd expect. Like we were talking about earlier.
I mean, the
yeah.
ratings, yeah, would agree.
Yeah, it's mixed. It's definitely very mixed. But I think it maintained a. What does it have on Rotten Tomatoes? I don't even know.
They dropped after the movie came out. 60s, low 60s.
Yeah, I think it
it
maintained
start-
in the fresh or whatever the fuck.
It started off like 70s before the movie came out, and then it dropped like 15%.
Yeah.
Everywhere else has.
Oh,
it
it's
like,
literally right at a 60.
that's pretty low.
And then the audience score is 77,
okay.
which like I mean that's decently low for a crowd pleasing like romance movie from the audience.
What's your Robert Egert boy or
Roger
your-
Ebert?
Yeah, your boy. What do you have?
I think they gave it a 3.
No way. That's actually high. I
Is
figured he'd be like a 2.
Let's see. No, it's a 2.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty.
It's a 2.
IMDb had it like a 1,
Yeah. Yeah.
but they also gave the last House of or Night of the Seven Kingdoms a 10. So.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all relative, I guess.
IGN, which is the most trusted source of all time,
No.
gave it like a 3 or 2.
That was too low. They were just hating. That was way too hating.
They're rage baiting.
Yeah. That was like too much. It's like it's not that bad.
Nah.
Like there's a lot to like. There's a lot to like about this movie.
But I think their scale's different. I think a 6 for them is like high.
Yeah.
You know what I
Maybe.
mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
Either
But-
way, I don't take that serious.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. But I think that's all I got to say on that movie.
Yeah.
What do we got coming in next week?
Fuck, dude. Maybe that Nirvana movie,
Yeah, I might go try to see that Psycho Killer.
Psycho Killer.
Oh my gosh, How to Make a Killing comes out.
Oh yeah.
I might see that. I might go see that.
Yeah, maybe. And then it was Screams the next week.
Yeah, Screams the next week. Yeah, so we'll have a week in between.
All right. Well, that's it. Subscribe, like, comment, all that fun stuff.
And drop a comment down if you're a horny bastard.
Yeah. And shout out to our newest subscribers. We're at like 36 now, so thank you. All right, that's it.